Yo, it's ButterFlii sitting at the table, talking real life, keeping it stable. Lessons, blessings, truth when she speak, dropping that fire, new thoughts every week. ButterFlii, fly floating on high, music in the lounge, keep your soul alive. Reality review, she gon' testify, standing for the people, she don't let it slide. ButterFlii, lessons and blessings, no see but true. She's speaking for you. Yeah. ButterFlii. Yeah. Lessons and blessings, no see but true. She's speaking for you. Yeah.
Salutations! Grand rising, my beautiful buttercups. And how are you guys doing out here in this YouTube universe? I hope all is well with everyone. Yes. Happy wet Wednesdays, buttercups. Happy wet Wednesdays. Thankfully, it ain't wet today. And as y'all can see, we had our favorite mom and pop buttercups. We had our favorite mom and pop. Y'all know your girl like to be outside, touch grass, real early. You know. I swear by this coffee, y'all. I swear by this coffee, okay? Your girl will not survive without her mom and pop coffee, okay? Don't give me Dunkin' Donuts. Don't give me Starbucks. Don't give me none of that. Give me my mom and pop. And we good to go. Grand rising, my beautiful buttercups. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. We had our favorite spot. Our mom and pop. We got 11 y'all in the building. Y'all go on and hit that free 99 like button, okay? Before you sit down at our virtual table to join me for another edition of Morning Table Talk. So y'all go ahead and hit that free 99 like button, okay? Grand rising, my beautiful living for me. Miss Johnson, kids, big sis, baby. Grand rising, beautiful. My beautiful lady, Ro, Black ButterFlii. Grand rising, beautiful. My beautiful Jinju, off the road and back in these YouTube streets. I know that's right. Grand rising, buttercup. It's wet Wednesday. It's at our favorite mom and pop buttercups. Buttercups. I didn't even get to tell y'all. So y'all, while we was down at the park, mayhem. But I tell you, mayhem and chaos. Mayhem and chaos worked it out here Saturday, buttercups. While we was down to the park, down to the Juneteenth. It got crazy out here, buttercups. It got crazy out here. Okay, baby. I was supposed to be bringing y'all that story, okay? It's a little viral in the hood because it was crazy, okay? Grand rising, Dottie. Grand rising, my beautiful buttercup. We are at our favorite mom and pop buttercups. We are at our favorite mom and pop, okay? Grand rising. Y'all go ahead and hit that free 99 like button, okay? We're going to go inside and gonna get ourselves situated at our favorite table, okay? Let's go, buttercups. Yes. Down to the ground. Thank you. Have a good one. You're welcome. Get it? Thank you. Hey, my love. Grand rising, my beautiful buttercups. Now, buttercups, I'm gonna need y'all to clue me in real quick, cause I know I seen friend's title, right? But I don't think he was talking about me, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he don't think I was calling him jealous and a hater. Now, I wasn't calling T that. And I also just said I was just surprised that he picked it up because I just felt like, I think it was common sense. There was a lie. But, hey, to each his own. I also said that when I said I just found it odd, no biggie, And I also said to each his own. But I know I wasn't referring to him as being jealous or a hater or anything like that. But I don't believe that T is jealous or a hater. But anywho, buttercups. So I don't know. I didn't get a chance to check it out. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. I was just making sure because you know what I'm saying. I don't know. But anyway, guys, moving right along. Y'all make sure y'all hit that free 99 like button, okay? Y'all, we coming up now. We have another, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this a segment, okay? Because we gatekeeping Buttercups. I already told y'all we on some gatekeeping FBA. FBAs, we are on gatekeeping, okay? And all skin folk ain't our kinfolk. And we about to get into one of those skin folk that ain't our kinfolk, okay? I think I'm gonna do a new segment called All Skin Folk Ain't Our Kinfolk, okay? But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna wait till we get to that 10-minute mark just in case a couple of swears fly. Grand rising, my beautiful buttercups. Yes, we are at our favorite mom and pop. Yes, 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 y'all. Okay. It was chaos down here Tuesday while we was at the park. Okay. Unfortunately, a young lady lost her life. It got real crazy, but it just had me thinking, buttercups. If it wasn't Juneteenth and I wasn't at the park, I could have been down here and that could have been me. I'm trying to tell y'all, buttercups. It is. We'll get into it though. I gotta go get the. I might have to bring that to y'all tomorrow because I didn't even get the footage that I wanted to share with y'all. Grand rising, my beautiful Kiwa. We got 14 in the building. We should have 14 free 99 likes. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, my love, baby. You know your girl know, okay. That's why, at times, I call myself going where I'm appreciated and not tolerated. And sometimes you just got to know that on this platform. Sometimes there's going to be spaces where you're going to be tolerated, but not really appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So just move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chanel. Yeah, and they twist everything. That's why I was like, I don't know if he was talking about me because I hope you don't think, I did mention him yesterday in my live. I was just saying I was surprised that he reported, which on something I thought was a lie, but to each his own. Like I said, listen, I ain't gatekeeping or trying to control what nobody else do. I just gave my opinion. And we've had this discussion, right, Buttercups? And speaking of opinions, we're gonna have another discussion about these content creators that are so uber goober sensitive, okay, but they make a living off of putting their mouth on other people. But when it comes to them, they want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to shut people down and stifle people's freedom of speech and some more. Okay, we're gonna get into that too. Okay, baby. But yes, baby, we're gonna wait till the 10-minute mark because I already know a couple of swears is gonna be flying. Okay, where my boo at, baby doll? She better not be at church this morning. Hey, Gail Francis, Grand Rising, beautiful, Grand Rising, Buttercup. But yeah, we're gonna get into it, Buttercup. We're gonna get into a couple of things, and then after that, it's a free fall. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I really only had two things that like I said, and then the incident that happened down here at our very, you know what I'm saying, where our mom and pop is located. But we're gonna get into that tomorrow because I don't got the footage and stuff. So, and it'll take me forever to go get it now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna wait till okay, we have the 10-minute mark. We got 20 of y'all in the building. Grand rising, my Bush babies. Y'all hit that free 99 like button, okay? Top of the morning, Bush babies. Happy Wet Wednesdays, okay? So the first thing I want to say is, okay, shout out to my boo. Okay, he ain't really my boo. I don't really know the man. But I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for this young man. Okay. The DL Whisperer is free, Buttercups. Now, what I want y'all to pay attention to, because here's what I already told y'all about that situation with the DL Whisperer and the TS and the Madison of it all. Y'all know I can't stand nobody's TS Madison, right? So, if y'all not familiar with what happened with the TS Madison and the DL Whisperer, as you can see his name, the DL Whisperer, he had a platform where he was pointing out down low men. Now, he attracted a lot of women because a lot of women are affected by down low men in that type of lifestyle. I guess the TS Madison has sat down with Nene Leakes, okay, and was on that EJ Johnson nonsense, talking about they sleep with straight men, okay. So the DO whispered, did his little commentary on it, like, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay, whatever. TS Madison got offended in her feelings, whatever. So here's what it is. They didn't like the fact that DO Whisper was coming out here, opposed. This is what they feel, okay? The controversy is that they felt like the DL Whisper was feeding into Black women who have an issue with dealing with down low men. So they started, T.S. Madison approached the D.O. Whisperer. The D.O. Whisperer asked the D.O. Whisperer to come on his platform. D.O. Whisperer said, no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Kept it moving, but that wasn't good enough for T.S. Madison because once again, like I said, they was really mad that he was, you know, his content was exposing down low men. And we know that T.S. Madison, along with E.J. Johnson, believe that they sleep, quote unquote, with straight men. Let them tell it, okay? That's their story, that's their testimony. I don't know nothing about it, okay? I am a heterosexual straight woman, right? So, anywho, so this whole back and forth with, you know, T.S. Madison and her flying monkeys started provoking the D.O. Whisperer, started messing with him, doxing him, harassing his family members, doing all this crazy shit to him. But the T.S. Madison came back on social media and played victim because she provoked the D.O. Whisperer to the point where the D.O. Whisperer drove past that starter house. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, the D.O. Whisperer was exposing that Dominique Morgan. Come to find out, Dominique Morgan was a fraudster and is a fraudster and has a history of being a fraud and was actually in litigation for fraud. So T.S. Madison got mad at the D.O. Whisperer, started exposing that. So, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is T.S. Madison, Dominique Morgan, and a couple of other flying monkeys went down to the courthouse and lied on the D.O. Whisperer and did all this shit. So now, naturally, the D.O. Whisperer is free. So shout out to him for being free. He does have 8 years of probation, a permanent restraining order. Now, here's where I find it real funny. So apparently, allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is, I don't know how true this is, but allegedly, Tasha K, ATLian, there's a woman that calls herself the spiritual whistleblower, and a couple of other people that are supposedly are not supposed to be able to talk about T.S. Madison. Now, here's what I find funny about that. T.S. Madison has made a living talking about other people on their platform. This is how they launch their platform. In fact, they still do a show where they talk about hot topics and other people. So I find it real, this is what I find funny. T.S. Madison fits into one of them categories where you're a content creator that's sensitive. You could put your mouth and say whatever the hell you want to say about people. But when it comes to you, you want to stifle anybody that doesn't agree with you. I find that to be absolutely freaking ridiculous, okay? I find it real ridiculous that now all of a sudden, allegedly, supposedly, Tasha K and ATL and all these other people are not supposed to be able to say nothing about the TS to the Madison, while the TS to the Madison has launched their platform by putting their mouth on other people, okay? T.S. Madison has threatened other women, got a lot of smoke when it comes to women. T.S. Madison is disgusting, if you ask me. I'm not a fan at all. And I've already made that clear over here. And in fact, the overplay for the underplay, they did all that to the D.O. Whisperer to silence him. I want y'all to notice that he got 43,000 likes and 10,000 comments. So I just want to point that out. I am one of them for 42,000 likes, okay? But I just want to be very clear that man got 42,000 likes, right? And the whole point of them doing this to the D.O. Whisperer was to try to silence him. Okay, because they don't want him to do what he was doing with his platform. Just for T.S. Madison to turn around, sit his raggedy ass down there with Jason Lee and say that Black women is the reason that men are down low. So you wanted to take the conversation from the D.O. Whisperer just to come back and blame Black women for down low men. If that is not a bunch of malarkey, I don't know what is, okay? The overplay for the underplay. T.S. Madison is a piece of shit. And was no victim. She got a lot of smoke. She runs a lot of her fucking mouth on her platform and puts her mouth on every fucking body. But uber goober sensitive when you want to talk about her raggedy fucking ass and the fucking slight crazy ass shit she be doing, okay? Now, I personally, my opinion, she definitely did provoke the D.O. Whisperer. She went and found out his information. She found out that this man suffers from some type of mental disability, and she took advantage of that shit, and that's why she started provoking him, and the flying monkeys came out here fucking with him and do all type of crazy shit to him. And then when he returned the energy, she wanted to play Karen and run to the courthouse. So fuck a T.S. Madison. And I'm happy that the D.O. Whisperer is out, and like I said, now all of a sudden, all these people ain't supposed to be able to talk about the T.S. Madison who launched their platform on running their mouth about other fucking people. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm just personally, me being a content creator, like I told y'all, I don't take it serious because my platform, I make a living off of talking about other people. So when other people talk about me, I can't really get in my feelings and get all upset and, oh, don't talk about me. I can't do all that.
But like I said, even when Storm Moreau was reporting on the story, for whatever reason, mind you, the Storm Moreau was really on T.S. Madison's side, but for whatever reason, whatever he didn't say right, the T.S. Madison tried to hit him up in the DMs and try to control what was being said about the T.S. Madison and the DL Whisperer. Mind you, Storm, like I said, Storm Moreau was really on the T.S. Madison side, and he was reading the comments like we all do as content creators. So she took it personal. Like I said, she wants to control what people be able to say about her raggedy fucking clout chasing fucking what you okay, and then want to come out here and talk about black women is the reason that men are down low. Make it make fucking sense. I cannot stand that raggedy bitch. I'm gonna just be honest with you. My personal feelings, I don't like T.S. Madison. A whole fucking fraud, a whole social climber. That's the word I was looking for. T.S. Madison is a social climber. We know since the falling up that she had with Kaya, she was all about wanting to get in these rooms with these people, and all she brag about, oh, I got this money and I get Beyonce's checks and da-da-da-da-da. Like Beyonce ain't a piece of shit, her goddamn self. But anywho, I digress. It ain't about Beyonce. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So T.S. Madison is a whole fucking social climber and a raggedy, sensitive ass bitch. Okay, that started with the DL Whisperer. But okay, you won this time. You won this round, okay? But I find it odd, like I said, that you don't want nobody fucking talking about you if they ain't agreeing with your bullshit. Okay, and I definitely don't agree with black women or the reason that is down low men. And the fucking lame ass excuse that she came up with is that they don't make a safe space for these men to be fucking honest. Why do you need a safe space not to fucking lie to me? To have some fucking integrity about who the fuck you are and what you do? What the fuck I need to make a safe space for you for? And you fucking lying. Anywho, buttercups. Shout out to the DL Whisperer. But like I said, the motherfuckers be real sensitive. They come out here, launch a platform, build their career on running their motherfucking mouth on other motherfuckers. But when it comes to them, nobody's supposed to say nothing. Fuck you. The TS, the raggedy fucking Madison, raggedy bitch. Yeah, stand that bitch. Now she want to come out here. Oh, thank you for looking at me like I'm human. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you and your mama too, bitch. Anywho, moving along, I digress. Y'all know I get real passionate sometimes. I get real passionate, okay? But anywho, shout out to the DL Whisperer for being free. Y'all better get them free 99s. Okay. Right. Mind you, there's somebody that it was a couple of years ago, but there's somebody that did that when they was a teenager, and they came back and they regretted doing that. Like I said, to each his own. That's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not my testimony, and I'm not mad at nobody that wants to, you know what I'm saying? To each is motherfucking own. You did. Oh, hold on, let me drop the link. Wanda J. Blige is in the building. I'm sorry, babe. Let me drop the link for my beautiful Wanda J. Blige. But let me get past this subject, and we're going to get into whatever else y'all want to get into. Okay, but I just wanted to get this off my chest. But shout out to the DL Whisperer. He is free. No, he can't talk about that raggedy bitch T.S. Madison, and he don't need to. But like I said, I just want you to pay attention to them 42,000 likes. Okay, he got 42,000 likes. So you know what that means? Y'all whole plan on stifling that man and shutting up did not fucking work, T.S. Madison. Bitch, he just can't talk about you, but he can damn sure come back out here and do what the fuck he was doing. Or, anywho, moving along. Grand Rising Buttercups. I know, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes. I cussing up a story. I listen, sad baby dog. I said, where's sad baby dog? She better not be at church. That's what I'm saying. Like T.S. Madison wanted to come over and take over the conversation just for her to turn around and blame black women for down low men. Like, bitch, go suck your fucking mother. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Anywho, moving along. Let me get off this subject, Buttercup. Let me get off this subject. That's why I had to wait for the 10-minute mark, Buttercup, because I knew I was gonna go off. I knew it. Mama Butterfly in the chat. Ooh, no, Mama Butterfly. You know what? I ain't messing with you, sad baby dog. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna stop cussing. Right. Spend your days talking about people, and now you want to stifle other people from reporting on you or what the fuck you got going on. And you a so-called public figure. Miss, I get Beyonce checks. Bitch, fuck you and raggedy ass Beyonce. You can't be in that many checks from Beyonce because allegedly rumor has the world on the curve and her and that goddamn raggedy ass husband is really broke. Mm-hmm. They may not be poor people broke, but they fucking rich people broke. Anywho, moving along, I digress. Allegedly, rumor has a word on the curve is I don't want them suing me because y'all know they going after the Barbs, right? Dark Nation going after them Barbs, baby. They got them locked and loaded into a lawsuit, baby. And not only they going after the Barbs, they coming after DJ Academics ButterCups. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to all that's been going on with DJ Academics. They exposed this person that run his Twitter page that be doing a lot of doxing and every baby. It goes deep. That's another deep rabbit hole. I don't know if y'all want me to get into it, but let me know. That's another deep rabbit hole. But Jay-Z and Beyonce definitely coming out swinging, baby, and they definitely filing lawsuits left and right. So I'm gonna be mindful of what I say. You moving along. Now we're gonna get into all skin folk and kinfolk. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna be sensitive, a warning. Don't be sensitive, okay? But we're gonna get this motherfucker, we're gonna get into this all skin folk and kinfolk neither. Hey, my beautiful Wanda J. Blige. Shout out to DL Whisper. Let me get him off the stage. How you doing this morning, beautiful? Miss Wanda?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there you are.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, Buttercup. How you doing, sunshine? The star.
I'm doing fine, girl.
The name that pays, baby. I told you need to put your name on the payday, okay? Scratch out payday and put Wanda Day. Okay? Shit, Wanda Pay. Put Wanda Pay.
I know, right? Right. That part.
Wanda Pay, okay?
I'm gonna do that part, right?
Yes, put Wanda Pay. Scratch out payday and put Wanda Pay, okay? Because baby, the name that pays. Hold on, give me 1 second, Wanda J. Blige. Let me get into this all skin folk and kinfolk, and then we can keep it moving.
Okay,
and we can
ahead,
get into
baby.
you, Wanda J.
Back
Blige.
here.
Okay,
Okay,
baby.
baby.
All right, Buttercup. Now let's get into this all skin folk and kinfolk. And yes, trigger warning. Some of y'all might be triggered, but I already told y'all I am not calling people out because they are brown. Okay, especially if they ain't show. No, y'all already know what I said. But let's get into this nonsense, okay?
We did the
This
whole
y'all favorite
hey,
person, not mine.
Reading thing, and then I stopped the cameras, and I went behind stage, and I said, "So tell me, what do you want? What do you want to happen here?" And I'm going to tell you what I want to happen here. And that was one of the most powerful interviews. And do you all know this is an amazing thing that happened? I had such trust from the Oprah show audience that Whitney did, I think it was her last show with us, and she had gone back on drugs. The first interview I did with her when we'd gone behind stage and I asked her about her intention, she was clean. But the day she came to my show then to perform in front of the audience, she was not. And she fell off of the stage. And I knew that if that story got out that she'd fallen off of the stage, that she would be destroyed by that. And so even though the audience was there and the audience had cameras, I begged them not to put those pictures out because it would ruin her life, and they did not.
And what about...
That would not happen today, I can tell you.
Yeah. What about...
Buttercups. Now, can y'all tell me why this woman right here, that lady right there, right, spends her life doing stories on people that are no longer here? First, she came to us with that Neverland nonsense bullcrap with two people that was found to be liars. We know that Michael Jackson was investigated by the FBI for 10 years and found not guilty, but she still tried to come to us with that Neverland nonsense, right? Fast forward. Now, if you begged your audience not to share that picture, why and what in what world do you think is okay now that Whitney's been going for us for some time now to come out and share that story? So you beg them not to talk about it so you can save it for later and come talk about it. I need you to talk about what's going on with them girls down there in that school that you got in Africa. I need you to tell us why they found tunnels under your house down in Malibu, up there in LA, during the pandemic. I need you to tell us about that. I need you to tell us why you done took over and hijacked half of Hawaii after them wildfires. I need you to tell us about your friendship with Epstein and Weinstein. Okay, you ain't telling us none of the stories that we are really interested in, but you will sit your raggedy tail on that stage and want to tell us about a woman that is not here to defend herself no longer. Y'all have done enough to ruin that woman's legacy. Okay? And then try to blame Bobby Brown just for her brother to come out and admit that he's the one that got her hooked on drugs. Okay? And y'all still ain't apologized to Bobby Brown for that. Now, here we go again. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk. These are the things that I need this lady to talk about. Not somebody that's deceased, not somebody that's not here to defend themselves. Oprah is a self-hating Black woman and has been a self-hating Black woman for a very, very long time. Okay? Let's not play dumb. Okay? Well, your girl ButterFlii ain't gonna play dumb. In my opinion, allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is. Okay? Let's be very clear. These are the stories you want to hear from you, Oprah. Once again, let me run down the list for you. Why did you buy out half of Hawaii after them goddamn fires that we believe that was purposely set? Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is. Why was tunnels found under your goddamn residence down there to that LA while went during the pandemic? What's going on with them girls down there to that school in Africa? Why you ain't telling us no stories about Weinstein or Epstein? And why you all up and through them Epstein files? That's what we need you to come and talk to us about, Oprah. Other than that, get the fuck out of our face with that bullshit. Anywho, ButterCups, what y'all think about this nonsense that Oprah came to us with? She did, absolutely did Tony and Monique wrong. Gonna try to sit up there and chastise Tony. Deflection, that part right there. That part right there. Yeah, tell us about Stedman that you never married. And you and Gail's a long time friendship. No, the Oprah definitely read the room, Oprah. Wrong time, wrong season. Your day is over too, baby. Your day is over too. The blindness is off a lot of people's, the rose-colored glasses off a lot of people's eyes. And they see through your raggedy behind too, you fraudster. Another fraud. Hey, Sergeant Charge. Salutations, Buttercup. Right. Tell us about them islands, Heifer. Or what's going on down there with them girls down in that school of yours. Or like I said, about them tunnels under that goddamn house of yours. Oh, lying ass Heifer. Anywho, Buttercups, like I said, all skin folk and kin folk, and I don't appreciate with this Heifer coming out here speaking on Whitney. Leave Whitney alone. Bad enough that she lost her and we lost her and her only child. Going hear these raggedy ass fucking stories that's irrelevant. Raggedy bitch. Anywho, hey, Wanda J. Blige. Okay, I just went to, because I just had to get that off my chest too. All skin folk ain't kin folk, and Oprah definitely ain't our kin folk. Hey, y'all better get hip. Okay? That part. Been done with Harpo. The fuck? Bitch, you gonna come out here talking about Whitney. Bitch, go sit your raggedy fucking ass down. Right. Yeah, come give us some stories about that good old Clyde Davis and what he did to Phyllis Hyman. God rest her soul, and Whitney. And a few other Black artists, okay? Come tell us about Clyde Davis and Puff Daddy's alleged relationship. Allegedly, rumor has a word on the curve, is how he's the one who groomed P. Diddy. Girl, come to us with some real stories, okay? Get your name up off of people, Heifer. Piss me off. Yes. Let's ask Taraji, okay? You know who this Heifer thinks she is, and people still buying into that Heifer. Oh, baby, when I tell you, I told y'all I'm gatekeeping. I am gatekeeping. I am not messing with everybody, and I will be calling them out, okay? Not at all, because I don't want my Buttercup falling for the overplay, for the underplay. Top of the morning, Queen Barb. I ain't here for none of it at all. Listen, hey, Sparkles. Hey, my beautiful Dana. Hey, friend. How you doing, friend? All right, Wanda J. Blige. I got my subjects out the way. What you doing this morning, beautiful? You getting that food track ready?
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Wanda J. Blige. We can get into
Girl,
that in a minute. You know?
I'm trying to get out of here now.
I know that's right. It's nice down here in Connecticut today. It rained all day yesterday.
Girl, it rained yesterday here all day. Well,
Hmm.
some part of the city I went to, it wasn't raining, and then
Oh
leaving
yeah.
home, got after I left my commissary, it was raining, pouring down, raining. I like, oh my God, it got to stop.
Yes.
I was like
Okay.
that song,
Got
the
to
song the
start.
children was singing. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. So one that can make some money today. I was
Period.
like just singing, girl. I was like just singing the rain, rain, go away so I can make some money today.
Okay, one day blind. I know that's right,
Yeah.
baby.
Yes, but other than that, everything was fine. I got a chance. Someone sent me what his name is, Terrence page, and I want to tell him I appreciate him straightening it out because people love to run with things. And my thing was with him, I just said I couldn't believe he even touched it, especially coming from a cross-eyed woman. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't even look
Right.
good. I mean, couldn't even look at nothing right. So I know she wasn't reading it right. So her eyes was crossed. She didn't know no better. So
Listen.
I knew from day one that that wasn't accurate at all. So it's all good in the hood.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I mean, because I even touched on it. I just said I was surprised, but I also said to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to gatekeep with nobody doing their platform. But, you know, when you look at the messenger, it got to be like for real, for real. So, yeah, I'm
I mean,
glad
I just like to look at
that
where
was
it coming
straightened out.
from. My thing is where it coming from, and I know he touched based on he hit on a lot of people that they did. I'm not stopping y'all for making y'all money. That's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? It's fine, but always remember where it coming from. When it come from somebody like that, somebody who don't give a F about my daughter or don't give a F about me, you know, it's all good. Like a lot of
Right.
people like, we don't know why she acting out. Because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of people you got me y'all
Hold
said
on, Water J. Blige. You breaking up,
y'all
mamas.
said
Hold on. Oh, you breaking up. I don't know. I want to get in a little bit better area.
to get down. So
Hmm.
can you hear me?
Yep, yep. Okay, you're better now. Can you hear me, Miss Wanda? She might put the phone down. All right. We're gonna give her a second, Buttercups. Think she's just trying to get in a better area for us.
Now
If our
can you hear
people
me?
wanted. Yep,
Could
yep,
you hear me
yep.
now?
You're good now. Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think he was just talking about what was going on. I know what he's saying that he out there trying to make his money because I'm like, my boy Terrence. Oh no, not my boy Terrence. You know, but
Right.
yeah, it ain't no big deal. But it's just the
But
feeling.
my
I wouldn't
thing
even
is, I
worry
don't
about
even
that.
think it was nothing that needed to be ran back to him because you clearly said,
Exactly.
I'm not mad at you. You said 3 times, I'm not mad at you. Not mad at you. I'm just surprised, which is
But
nothing
you know,
wrong with that. It's not like you went
he
into dragging him or nothing like that, you know?
yeah, he went in and said who said it, and I'm glad of that. I'm glad I know it came for something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Once
that
again, the
one,
messenger.
yeah,
Gotta pay
yeah, you
attention to
know,
the
'cause I don't
messenger.
even call their name. Period. I don't even talk about them. I don't even care
No,
if
no,
they
no.
call my name over 750 100 times. I still not gonna
Which
call
they
their
do.
name.
You know, you get
Yeah.
like seven,
So
8 hour lives out of them
yeah, like
people
I
over
said,
there.
it's a payday
And
in
you
their
have
mouth.
been doing good. We're just not paying them dust, which is exactly
Yeah.
what they are,
I
dusty.
left them in the
Okay?
dust like my mom always said, everything dead should be buried. And so I
That's
buried them a
it.
long time ago.
That's it.
They dead to me. You know what I'm saying? So I buried them a long time ago. So why should I even go back and dig up the dead? I don't do that. I don't deal with people
Right.
that I left alone. I left her alone a long time ago. But I'm glad to know that she's still coming over on my page. Listen to what I got to say. Cause I don't know what they saying over there, cause I don't care. So if you don't
Right.
care about somebody, you should feel the same way about them. Don't go on their
Right.
page. Don't anything they send me. She say, guess what I do? Ball up and throw it in the garbage where it need to be at. Cause I'm not a trash can over here, baby. I don't pick up
That's
everything
it.
and put it in the. I mean, I put it where it need to
Right.
go in the trash. So anytime somebody listen to what trash say, trash like old girl, y'all know she ain't nothing but trash. So you think I'm listening to what she got to say? Girl, bye. She probably went over looking up,
Not at all. But
looking
see,
up
here's
things.
what I feel like been going on with T because there was the time where they brought some raggedy ass information about something I said on my platform and try to
Mm-hmm.
twist it and make it seem like I was coming at him or coming for him. But like I said, you gotta be mindful of the messenger. And here it is. None of us got a problem with giving you the real T.
None of us.
But
Right.
because they're cool with him, they want him to come out here and do their dirty work. That's why
Mm-hmm.
they try to bring it back and twist it. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, you the name that pays one of J. Blige. They ain't getting no money. They ain't getting no traction. They ain't getting nothing going on if they ain't bringing you
Mm-hmm.
up. And that's
Right.
why I told you to overplay for underplay. And hope you don't mind me saying this, but behind the scenes, I've just said one of J. Blige. I don't even know why you go back and forth with them because they intentionally trying to drag you out because they have no content. If they ain't
Right.
talking about you, if they ain't dogging out Letitia or the Scott's brothers, or
Mm-hmm.
they don't get no traction because
Yep.
they're not very creative at all as content creators. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And I do feel like for a while they've been wanting T to argue with people that that they know people is cool with T, but do not care for them.
Right. Right.
So
Right. I
they
see
want
it.
him to they want to
I
put him
see
in the
that
same category.
because his
And
platform is much bigger than theirs, and
right,
what they want is to keep mess going. They would go. Them folks they never went to T. Even when me and T was, I mean, me and T still cool. When me and T was like talking to each other all the time. You never seen them folks over there. Never. I never seen them folks over there. But it's good to know that you can ride by yourself. You don't need a bunch of people to ride with. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Because he already got his platform. Every time he say something, he's gonna pop out. And he know that.
right,
He
he
know
gonna
that.
get the numbers.
Yes, he
Yeah,
gonna get his number. Anything he say gonna pop up. He don't need all them miss ass people over there. And he gonna see that. They just over there for the build, try to build they self up. Cause every time he call their name, they gonna go try and see who is this, who you talking about. Cause a little while he called my name, baby. When I tell you my little thing over there was jumping. I mean, it's over there jumping. So my thing is somebody name, that's what they want. You don't call their name, hey, it's all good. And I'm good. I'm always good with everything they say and do now. It doesn't make me no different. It doesn't make me no
right,
different. Everything they saying now is dead to me. You
yeah,
know.
because it's
But
just
if you call my
jealousy and
name, if you
hatred.
call
And
my
like I
name
said,
again,
if
I'm
everybody,
coming again. I don't
right,
care. I don't go to the other people who I know that I don't fuck with no more. I don't deal with them. I don't care what they say on their page. I don't even listen to their page. Go over there. I
uh-huh,
don't care. I really don't care. And when I went over to old girl page, she is the one that bringing the news from over there. She bringing the news from over there. So when I was on her page, and I'm fit to stop listening to her too, because I don't want nobody to send me nothing she said. You know, because I'm not even on
yeah,
YouTube pages like this right here. I'm not. I
right,
don't get on there like that. I make my money. I come home. I take care of my grandbabies, and I'm done with all of that. I don't have time for that.
right,
You know. So yeah,
yep,
they ain't got nothing else better to say or nothing else better to do but to keep calling my name to try and make themselves relative. Because they not relevant, they not called in Wanda name. Not. You know when they put my name on their platform, how much attention they get over there. Other than that,
right,
girl, bye. Find you a life. Find you a husband, which you don't have. Find you a baby. Find you something to do with. Find you a body to play with. You know, because you fucking with the wrong
yep.
body. You fucking with the wrong
Keep
one.
listening to you get it.
And and then make it seem like,
I give you
oh
one
well,
more.
I'm over there. A lot of people like, why is they fussing? Because she called DHR. They called DHR on me. That's why I'm fussing. Because it ain't got nothing to do with Tisha. They making it seem like it's Tisha. Then they over there saying, well, Tisha don't shop at Walmart. I never said she didn't shop at Walmart. I said she don't buy groceries from Walmart. That's my
Right.
everyday word. And I don't think I say it. If she got all these groceries, that how the hell that you can go to the service desk with all 2 basket loads of groceries? Come on now. When they ever went to a service desk to pay for 2 basket loads of groceries? Maybe 1 or 2 items, maybe 3 or 4 items, but 2 basket
But
loads
not
of
even,
groceries?
not at Walmart. You're not going there to pay for nothing unless you exchanging something out or
And
getting your money back or
I don't know
something
what
like that.
Walmart
You're
they
not
talk
going
to.
there to get,
No, you don't.
yeah, like, no,
You
no.
don't. So I don't know where they get. You can go. I mean, go to different residents and pay for things. But you gonna
Mm.
tell me you gonna pull up at Walmart? Basically, I want to see and I want to record this. I'm gonna go in Walmart. I'm gonna get me 2 basket loads of everything because they ain't gonna put it back no way. But shop there. I mean, I don't. I ain't gonna say I don't shop at Walmart. I don't shop for groceries at Walmart. Let me go get me a whole bunch of clothes and stuff and put it in a bucket and take it and say I want to pay for this at the service desk. Get they respond off of it. Let me see what
Right.
they have to say about it.
Because I
So
ain't never heard of it. I ain't never
my
heard
thing is,
nobody
they
going to
said
the
they can
service
take
desk
me
to pay
right
for
there at that
nothing
service
unless
at
they
that time.
already,
I'm like, okay,
right.
okay. So I don't have to lie. I like to prove myself. I like to prove myself. They said she had a whole bunch of groceries, two basket loads. That's what they said. Now go back and listen to her lie that she said. Now she may want to change it now, but she said she had 2 basket loads of groceries. Two. So if you got two, and her girls were with her, and her girls were with her, why y'all ain't got not one picture of the girls? Why y'all always take pictures of a person? I don't understand that for the sake of my life. Come on, baby. Let's get real. But you
But
ain't,
see, here's
hello.
what I think the issue is, Wanda J. Blige. We know that Tisha has never entertained social media shenanigans. They have
Right,
spent
right.
years attacking this woman. They've said all type of nasty, vicious, vile things about her, and she has never tapped her button to come out here and go back and forth with none of these boys. They know
And
that,
she's not. And she's not. She's
and
not.
she's not, and she
The only
shouldn't.
thing she
She
gonna
should
do is
never
post
get
on
down
her
off
page.
her goddamn throne
Yep.
to throw chariots with the peasants at all.
That's why
But
people didn't like
they
God,
know.
because that's why they didn't
Yeah.
like Jesus, because Jesus didn't argue back with them.
No,
He said,
no. But
forgive
see,
them for
they
what they
know,
not know what they done. So that's the reason why.
right.
When you got a
But see,
little
they know that
Jesus
that's
in
a
you, they can't take it.
right,
They can't take it. They don't know
right.
where you
But see, they
going.
know that's what's gonna pull you out. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? They know that's gonna pull you out. So that's why they do it. They know Tisha ain't gonna hit
Mm-hmm.
her button to pay none of this no mind. They done said all type
No
of
attention.
salacious lies about that girl. On top of showing
Yep.
up at her house, which to me, you know what I'm saying, like I said,
Yep. That's what I
you wouldn't have
report to the
left the
report.
same way you
That
showed up.
exactly. That exactly what I report to the police when I went out there yesterday. That is exactly what I told them. I showed them all type of tapes and things. Yes.
Yes,
So when you come
yes.
back at me, or whoever you want to send at me, I got a log on you, baby. All of y'all who want to sit down and say something about my baby, I got a log on y'all. And believe me, my lawyer a long time ago had recorded all this stuff. And he said, if you need me, come back. Period. But I'm not even. My thing is, I'm not even worried about what she say and what she want to do, because when we checked that case number, she said she had. That was an in. That was an in case. That was a, what do you call it? In something. It's not. It's invalid. It's not. It's
Incident
not a
report.
regular case number.
Right, it's an incident report. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
incident report. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
anybody can go down to the police station and file an incident
Yeah.
report. That's just calling
Exactly.
yourself having a paper trail. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But like I said, the evidence that you got with the stalking and harassment that your family has dealt with is
Mm-hmm.
way
It's
more
way more deeper
substantial
than
than
what
what
they
they
doing.
so-called have you
So
talk about. And
I
I
love to
pointed
keep
it
on
out to the
talking because
Buttercups
guess what?
yesterday.
They are watching and I'm recording every time. Every time they say something, and it don't make a difference. Long as it's a lie. This is a lie. Then they can do something about it. But you can talk about a person. No, you can't stop a person for talking about you because you is a public figure. And at this point, she is a public figure too, because she out there on her line. Don't she have people on her line? I mean, on her platform, she got over like 13,000 people over there. You know what I'm saying? So she a puppet figure as well. What I was told. So hey, by she being a puppet figure, I'm a puppet figure. We can go at each other. We can talk about each other as long as we want to, as long as we want to. But there should be no threat, and there should be no. What he was saying, you can't go. He said you can't go and threaten a person, saying what you're gonna do to them. I said I never threaten that person. He said okay, well that's fine, as long as you never threaten that
Right.
person.
Like I said, I heard you say you want to drop off paperwork. I ain't hear nothing
I
about no
did, and I
physical or
did,
bodily
and I
harm.
did, and I
I heard
did.
paperwork.
She said what she want Anthony Lofton to do is come out and say I threatened him. That was already documented. They already got all that stuff already documented. I never said I was gonna. I said my family want to talk to him. That's what I said. They the ones say, "Oh, she had her family in the bushes because we didn't see them out there. She had her family in the bushes. Was gonna jump him and do this and do that." Baby, my family don't have to jump Anthony Lofton. If I want to do something to Anthony
But
Lofton,
what
I
I got
could
to
have
do
did it
with you? And
myself.
well, hold up, though, Wanda J.
It's
Block. What I got to
crazy.
do with her? Even if that was the case, and when did her and Anthony Lofty's become such friends that she need to be over here caping for him?
She don't. She don't. Yeah, if you
Right.
have listened to Anthony Lofton page the other day, he basically said he ain't getting involved in none of that. He basically said
Right.
his whole life going to a different thing.
That's what they
and
call
and
slop fast.
yeah, he ain't even getting in none of that. He basically said that. So they need to keep his
They
name out their motherfucking mouth. Cause he
And
already
that
know
and
what
that's
I
what
said
also
was
what I
fact.
pointed out to the Buttercups the other
that
day too. Yesterday, Wanda J. Blige. You are one woman
I
that
was
that is taking an army that wants to attack you every other
It's
day.
gonna take
And
an
like I said, even
army.
when you're quiet, okay, the
It's
whole
gonna take
army, and
an
you one
army.
woman. Yeah. Now, and
They
then they
know they
want to
got
come
to
and
take.
try
It's
to
gonna take
attack Lady
all
Raw.
them
Like
to
I
try
told
to
him
take me
yesterday, if
down.
anything, right. And then they try to attack Lady Raw. Like I told him yesterday, now if you would have said
They
ButterFlii
attack
allowed Wanda
Lady
J.
Rowe.
Blige to come up
Lady
here
Rowe ain't saying
and
nothing.
ragtag and drag, right? Yes, I have, and yes, I will, and I will continue to. And ain't nobody can do nothing
Wow.
about it because it's my platform. Now, like I said, now if
Wow.
they said ButterFlii was doing that, then no problem. But like I said, they want to drag people in it that ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? And there's
Hmm.
too many of them. All these people need to come for one woman. Like, make it make sense. And then they want all the things they want to throw at you is projection because they're doing the same goddamn thing. So what are we
Exactly.
talking about here?
Yep. Yep.
And like I said, we're not gonna act like you hit your live button and you come out here and talk about these people randomly in the way that they do with you, regardless if you're
Every
a public figure or not.
every day they
Because we
calling
all
my name.
public figures.
She
Like I
all
said,
over
I
there
pointed
looking
this
up
out to
my
the Buttercups.
children name, worrying about what my
Right.
children doing. But soon as I get on your child, I don't care what age they is. Don't bring my children up in it if they ain't in it. Don't bring my children. Why are you over there looking at my children, Rock, trying to find out what they did wrong or what they done in their life? I'm not over there trying to find out your husband name. I ain't trying to find out your child name. I'm not doing none of that. But since they over there doing it to Wanda, Wanda can do it too. What you do to me, I can do it to you. So quit
Right.
playing with me. Quit playing with me. I told y'all to play on me all day long. But when it comes down to you playing with me, I'm playing with me with this stupid ass shit. I'm going at your ass. Period. Leave me alone. I'm not messing with y'all. I said what I said about old girl, and then every day she get a chance. Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. Her whole shit gonna be about Wanda. Wanda. Do you see me putting up a post mail about that woman name? Cause I
Nope.
don't need your name. I don't. Well, oh, you over there paying for views because my views was going up so fucking high. People coming over there looking at me, and they had. Oh, I'm paying for it. I got to pay for it now. Girl, bye.
One day, Blige. I'm gonna tell you this now. If they think you can pay for views and you can't even get us up on your platform when you want be wanting to share the link, baby.
I
I
know,
ain't
right?
hitting
I
you
be
no
trying to
credit.
do. I don't
I was
think I
hitting
can do it. Hit my. I don't think I know how to do it. Hit my goddamn thing that says going live. That's it.
That's
Going
it.
live.
We've been trying to get a panel up over there for a minute now. Okay. So if you
I'm
know how to
finna
pay for
get one
views, then I
though.
think you would know how to get
But
your
we're gonna
panel
talk about
popping.
positive things. We can talk about positive things without talking about Daniel. We can
That's
talk
right.
about a
Right.
lot of stuff. I'm finna get a panel. I'm sure is. I'm finna get one. I'm finna get a cooking class as well. On
Yes.
one day I'm be doing a panel, and the next day I'm gonna be doing my cooking class. Y'all wanna come? They wanna come in
Period.
here and look at the cooking class and give y'all some skill on how to cook instead of talking about people all the time. Yeah, it's all right to make money. I go on there 24/7. That's the way you making money. But don't lie like you working nowhere, bitch, because you know you're not. You know you're not working nowhere. That's your everyday life. That's your money. And it's fine. It's just
And
how you
that's why
make
you
money.
do the most desperatest, thirstiest shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Period.
Right.
that's period.
Hey,
That's
lady,
what I'm talking
bro.
about.
How you doing,
Good
Buttercup?
morning, ladies. How are y'all?
Who is that? Later on.
That's
That
me.
lady, bro. That's that
Hey,
lady of
Lady
the hour.
Roll.
Another one that
So,
needed to put her name on the payday. Put
so I
Lady
was,
Row
Yeah.
Day.
I'm
I
telling you,
got
because she don't be doing nothing. She just gonna come out and
about
tell the truth. See, people don't like when you tell the truth. I don't know why folks don't like when you tell the truth.
Miss Wanda.
Just
You
tell
know
the
The,
what,
truth
the
and shame
lie
the
be more
devil.
entertaining.
Miss Wanda?
Yes.
I
And I
got a,
think that.
I got a
And my thing
warning.
is when people tell the truth, we fall sometimes. I guarantee you, we gonna be picked up.
That's
Everybody
it.
gonna be picked up. It may be light now, but when you started closing doors, when they started closing doors over there, we gonna see what it's like. Cause when they thought they closed True T though, my thing is when they thought they closed her door, they thought they were gonna pick up. They gonna do good now because this lady was making buku of money and they couldn't deal with it. She talked about me. All of them
Mhm.
talked about me. Every last one of them talked about me. But I never had too much word to say till you get around talking about all the little shit about, oh, I'm finna call DHR. I'm finna call your
Mhm.
job and see that you where you work or do you have license. What business is yours if I did or I did or I do? What business is yours? None whatsoever. So that let me know you need some money, girl. You over there trying to do anything you can dig for somebody can talk about it. So when you dig, nobody
Right.
can talk about. Oh well, one don't have no license. What you did? What you did then? Oh, you can prove that so folks can talk about it. So now you got to get something else for somebody to talk about. That is, oh well, I'm finna put her in jail. I'm finna lock her up. Now you got to go to that route. Now you want to say that somebody picking at you. Now you want to play the victim. You know what I'm saying? Girl, set your ass down because you ain't going to never get no clout fucking with Wanda. Shit.
Mm-mm.
I'm going
The
to
story
bring
is
all the
crazy.
clout out of you.
Miss
Because when I
Wanda.
go back and talk about you, I'm having a whole bunch of folks over here listening. A whole bunch of them. You
Miss
got to
Wanda.
try to get my
Yeah.
name in your mouth to bring some people over there to you.
Miss Wanda.
Mhm.
So,
This lady
yeah,
right.
I ain't got time for that woman.
Y'all hear me?
I
I,
hear you, Lady Row. Miss Wanda.
what Lady
Again,
Rose said,
I'm talking.
Yeah, lady.
huh?
No,
Can
hold
you
on,
hear
Miss
me?
Wanda. Lady Row try to come in here, baby. Hold on. Hold on, Miss Wanda. Go ahead,
Miss
lady.
Miss Wanda, I'm gonna say this. Now she called herself giving me a warning because she said that I let you come on my page and talk crazy. Those were her exact words. So she was warning me that she was gonna put my name in the document. I ain't worried because I know that's not true. Number two, the story is gonna change again. I'm gonna tell you that now. It started out with one story with all the, the buggies and all the groceries at the Walmart.
Hello?
And
Did you hear me?
oh, her sound must be bad. Miss Wanda. Oh, ButterFlii.
She might be on mute, Lady Row, but go ahead. I think she
Okay.
can hear you. Her
Yeah,
sound might just
the
be low.
story, the story is gonna continuously change. It's not gonna stay the same. The goalpost is gonna keep moving. And the thing is, my mom told me a long time ago, you would never be able to track down a lie. And when you catch people in lies, you know what you have to do? You have to distance yourself from them. I understand why the
I can't hear.
misfits and
Hello?
degenerates stay in that sector. They stay in one little pack. They all have
Hello?
gathered together, right? If you pay attention, the misfits are over there. They all over there fighting with each other, fussing with each other, and having their own little conversations because only they understand each other because they're full of lies. When people lie, stop trying to track them down. Let them keep lying because they're going to destroy themselves with their own lies. I don't know of any homicide department that investigates fussing and beefing on YouTube. I don't know of any. I think homicide departments are normally busy taking care of homicides. That's how I see it. I don't know. But who am I? Who am I to judge? But I think when you catch people in lies, that's what you need to treat them as liars and stay away from them. That's just all I had to say.
lady, bro. I mean, she would have been better off. And this is how you know people just be saying things to say things. She would have been better off than saying the FBI, because now we're talking about crossing state lines and all this other stuff and terroristic threats. You would have been better off saying the FBI, not homicide. You know what I'm saying? But that just lets you know a person don't know what they're talking about. They just talking out they DWs. Okay, the DWI suckers. Okay,
That part.
they're just talking about the DWI suckers. Because I mean, at least get the information right. If you want to come out here and paint a whole narrative and a whole narrative with a lie, make it believable. You was better off saying, like I said, the FBI, which they already watch YouTube. They are the FBI all over YouTube. They already watching all this nonsense that be going on. Why you think YouTube rolling out new freaking rules every other month, if not every other week?
Right. Right.
Because there has been people who have lost their life messing around with this platform. We've seen what happened with the couple in Vegas. That all started on YouTube.
Right.
Oh, hold up, y'all. We're gonna have Miss Wanda J. Bly, I think she lost connection. I'm gonna drop the link in case she want to come back up. But yeah, but like I said, she was better off saying ButterFlii's platform, because I definitely let Wanda J. Blige come over here and do what she want to do. I don't care. It's my platform. Ain't nobody can do nothing about it.
Right.
Period. You don't want to watch it, click off.
Click off.
It's that
I
simple.
I believe Miss Wanda has probably been on my platform twice at the most. And it was both on a Saturday. We had us a good conversation, laughing and talking. But
about the show.
About the show. But for her to feel like this, someone talking about her thinking too high. She's thinking way too high. She's thinking low. She's thinking real low. Thinking real too high of herself.
Really? Because like I said, when she was in the cult, they didn't even like her. She was stealing off of them before she got kicked out the cult.
Here's the thing.
Hold on, hold on, ButterCups. We got a visitor we ain't had in a minute. Hold on, 1 second, lady brother. You know this one gonna come and go. Hey, Sparkles.
We in trouble now.
Hey, twins. Hey, ButterFlii. The queens of the Marriage Huntsville sector are here. Love to Mama Wanda, darling. I see she can cook, honey. She can burn, honey, and they mad about it. I ain't never seen a woman can't burn, honey. What you gonna give your husband? Guess that's why they go to other women to cook. Baby, ain't a woman can't touch mine. Anyway, love your ButterFlii. And let me say this. How can people make up a lie and they can't remember lie 27 to lie number 1? Yeah, y'all ain't even good at lying. That's the crazy part. Oh, I was in a conspiracy with ButterFlii. ButterFlii this. But it's the jealousy for me. I always been straight up. And if anybody need to ask me anything.
Me and you was plotting. I forgot about that lie.
And I'm like, y'all don't even know half of these people y'all talking about.
I forgot.
Yeah, don't know half of these people what's going on. I'm like, girl, first of all, Wanda is the only one on the show. Wanda, Tisha. Half of these people is clinger on. They ain't never been on a show. They ain't never been in a magazine like I have. They ain't never been around these celebrities like I have, because I just cursed Jermaine Dupri out because I don't give a damn. And I'm glad Clive Davis is
I'm
dead.
Get into that too before we end the live. We're going to get into Jermaine Dupri with his darn thing.
Oh, child, you know he was throwing that white snowflake allegedly by the plaza.
Going to sit on some weird.
Stole his money, girl. Jermaine. And DeBrad, I still love you, Chi-Town, but you better check your brother, whatever you call him. But shout out to Lady Row, Queen Lady, Twin Row, like Lady B. Child, Lady B and ButterFlii, they have everybody come up there and drag Wanda. But when the favors, when you're playing tennis, honey, and I'm one of a good tennis players, I might get professional like that. Shout out to Serena and Venus. You got to take what you give. See, these people can't take what they give because these people never been recognized in life. That's why they mad at ButterFlii. That's why they mad at Lady Rowe. That's why they mad at Queen Wanda. They've never been recognized in life, honey. Okay.
That part.
Please.
That part right there. Try to relive their childhood.
But I love y'all.
They didn't get in.
Yes,
they
I love y'all.
The non-populars
okay.
in school, okay?
They was the ones sitting at the table all alone, and I used to sit with them type of people, but
right. That
And no,
part.
girl, what they found is some clinger on mosquitoes and grasshoppers that stalk North Carolina mayors and stuff and then act like they don't know what's happening. That's why I sent that goddamn jail record right to the North Carolina mayor. I sure did. Now, what's T? Now, talk about Wanda now. Can't talk. Wanda is the queen, baby, of the Love and Marriage Huntsville, darling. So, what's T? I'm still talking about her every day, every night, all night, every moment. Y'all talking about Tisha, y'all talking about Marcel, but guess what? Y'all can't get on the show. So what's the problem? What's the
Y'all ain't even got
problem?
half the motion
Anyway,
that
y'all, I
people
love
got.
y'all. They the queen.
Mhm.
Hey, girl, please. But I love you, but why you gonna keep they gonna keep you in the motion. That's what it is. I
Listen,
can't believe they tried to come for my Lady Row. When you open your phone, let me know. Cause I'm gonna come light up. So I'm gonna they gonna attack me. Put me on the line. Put me on the lawsuit. Put me on it too. So we can really open up some Pandora's boxes.
Right.
Because we can talk about the recording I may have where somebody might have did something illegal.
listen,
All right. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here.
listen,
Oh, joy. Make sure y'all butterfly this button, baby. And, girl, please. They better
listen.
leave me alone
Okay,
because I'll
tell them.
open
Make
up
sure they hit
Pandora's
that free
box, honey.
99 like button. I'm
Oh,
about to put them
joy.
on a like break in a
Okay.
minute. What them likes looking like?
Hit that free
Hey, my
99,
beautiful
girl.
passion. What them lights looking like, buttercups? Thank you, Sparkle. Look, Lady Ray, you know Sparkle come up and he jump down. That's
Girl.
like, hold on, Lady Ray. Let Sparkle come and do his one too real quick. You know
I
we
just
love
got
our Sparkle
quiet.
over here, baby.
Child.
Listen. What them
talking
lights
about
looking like
I
though?
don't
We
know
about to go on
nothing
a
about
light break. Okay? What them lights looking like, buttercups? My squad. Okay, Miss Wanda, I dropped the link. It's right above you. My baby back, y'all. We gonna go on a light break while we waiting for Miss Wanda to come back up. Lady Rose, thank
Okay.
you so much. Oh hell no, we going on a light break. Y'all ain't got y'all
What?
mind right today. Woo woo. We know how to get them likes up. We know how to run them out when they ain't here for no good. Hold up, push babies. Y'all better hit that $3.99 like button. Oh wait a minute, I didn't put. Oh okay, there she go. I was about to say wait a minute, I didn't put. Okay, hold up, light break. Y'all get them likes up. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all already know what I'm coming with.
Constantly come back. The constantly come back. You couldn't get rid of them in the hood. Nobody can ever, tell me. Can you get rid of roaches? Your house was clean. You move over here. They say, do you know? No. The government been spying on us. The government been spying on us with roaches.
With roaches?
I swear to God, mama, with roaches. Why you think in the hood they was always filled with roaches? Everywhere you go in the hood, they've been filled with roaches for a long time, right? Even when you clean your house, the roaches come back. They constantly come back. They constantly come back. You couldn't get rid of them in the hood. Nobody can ever tell me. Can you get rid of roaches? Your house was clean. You move over here. They say it was in the boxes. They say it was in the eggs, but you can't get rid of the roaches no matter where you go. Listen, I live in a community right now where I'm still the same person, so I leave stuff around a few days. Roaches never show up. Right? I'm in a good environment, a good place. I live in a rich community. Roaches never show up no matter how dirty you get. But I'm saying in the community, always there. But they just released files from the CIA saying that they was spying on Iran with roaches.
With roaches.
With roaches.
I'm talking about real live
Real
roaches.
small ass roaches. They took roaches and made tiny backpacks, and they put these backpacks on top of the roaches, right? When they put these backpacks on top of the roaches had microphones on them, had cameras on them, and they sent them in to spy on people. So America never put their foot on the ground. These bitches sending roaches.
Roaches, gang.
Roaches.
So you think they put them in the hood?
They had to be.
So that's why shit be happening in the hood. That's why.
All right,
be
now
getting
get them
busted
likes
and
up,
shit.
buttercups. Now, there's still 54 y'all in here. Can we get me to at least 50 likes? Okay, hopefully we done ran off the spying roaches now. Thank you, buttercups. Get me to 50. We got 40. You're doing good. You're doing good. Let's get them likes up. Now, Wanda J. Blige, my boo's back. Hey, Lady B. Yeah, okay. Yes, friend. We like Sparkles over here. Shoot. Sparkle ain't never did. I forgot that they did come up with some lie that me and Sparkles was conspiring together. Baby. A mess. But anywho, Wanda J. Blige, can you hear us now, Buttercup? Come on, Buttercups. Y'all get me
Yeah, I
10
can
more
hear
likes.
you now. I had to put some stuff in the truck. I was getting ready to put some stuff because once I get in my truck, I won't
That's
be able to
right.
hear
Get
y'all.
ready.
So yeah.
Okay, mind the business that pays you. I know that's right, Wanda J. Blige.
Yeah, but girl, y'all doing y'all thing over there. Girl, don't let nobody debunk you. Try to keep you for doing what you know. You know what I'm saying? They gonna
Right.
hate on you. People gonna hate on you ever since it's been a world. People hating on people. So I don't have nothing against them hating, but I don't like when you lie on a person. Just don't lie on a person. Tell the truth. The truth only
Right.
thing gonna keep you in this life. I mean, lying on somebody, you ain't doing but hurting yourself. Like you lying, like you work. You know you don't work nowhere. Tell me, oh, you got to get in, you got to come in through a gated area. No, you don't work nowhere. Shoot, that's your job. That's your everyday job right there. Who works and have time to do all this right here? That's common
Desperate.
sense.
Just to do
You
the
know,
desperate. Just anything for
do
clicks and
anything to
views.
make $1. So you know she
Uh-huh.
out there trying to make her body say she would probably sell her body and everything else. A legend. I'm not gonna just sit down and down nobody, but you had been doing something before you came onto the YouTube channel because you ain't working nowhere. And the only thing I said, she said I was talking about her child. Only thing I said about a child was, girl, I didn't know your ass was that old. You had a 10-year-old. I didn't know you had a 10-year-old. Cause you look old as hell. And I'm gonna forever say that. Shit, I wouldn't lie. You do. They talking my husband don't want no big woman. Well, he must don't want you then because you is big, pretty big girl. You pretty big now, pretty big. So I guess he must don't want you because he see me, he don't know you looking at me on TV screen, baby. But you see me in person, you be like, damn, that's right.
Okay. We already know one of J. Blige be dripped, baby. And at time you
Uh,
don't see one of J. Blige dripped and dipping. Okay,
yes,
listen, stop.
ma'am.
Right.
That's why her friend got to
Now
say I
let's
have
stop
on.
the bootleg
That's why her
line.
friend got to say I have on pamper because you know this thing thick back there.
Woo!
Listen.
Oh.
She know it's thick.
Don't hurt him.
Shit,
Don't hurt him,
look,
Pepper.
one of J.
Don't
Blige.
hurt him,
I'm way
Pepper.
younger than listen, I'm way younger than you, one of J. Blige, and I'm about to have to start wearing diapers. Baby, please. Listen. Shoot. The way this blood is set up, girl. Now
Girl,
it's either
yes,
be
I'm telling
be
you, baby.
pissy or I have a diaper. Look, it's either be pissy or I have a diaper. Okay, which
And
one?
one
Okay,
of them,
I'd rather
whatever.
have a diaper.
That was she hating on, baby. That was the girl hating on. Then when I was on the show, she was like, "Oh, she out there. You can bend over and see she ain't got no panties, but I got on a diaper though, right?
Right. But you got no diaper. That's what
You
I
can
do.
bend all over and see. You probably see a camera up in there, girl. Come on now, peeping back at you.
Listen,
Yeah, that
what they say, that camel toe?
Right.
Shoot.
that hoe can't touch me
Mm-mm.
with a 10-foot pole, so don't even come at me. Neither one of them.
Deion,
Uh-uh.
None of them. None
Deion
of them.
Sanders got a whole diaper line, child. Forget these people. He a millionaire.
I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said, baby, I'm about to be wearing a diaper in a minute, okay? Shoot. Out of mama's bathtub, out of mama butterfly's bathtub, into a diaper, into it depends.
Yes,
Shit.
yes, that part right there, the diaper crew.
I just asked Mama Butterfly. I'm like, do they make them in bikini style?
But yet it's
Oh,
still,
girl.
oh, my food nasty now, but your husband was over there sucking his fingers off. But now my food nasty. You know what I'm saying? My food nasty, but your husband could never got through talking
Baby,
about
not after we had the husband come do a cameo bragging about the food.
exactly,
Baby, hold on. I'm gonna need
exactly.
y'all to take over for me real quick. Lady Rose, if you can wing it for me, I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere.
Yeah, girl. She said had a whole scene over there. Oh, well, Miss Wanda came down here and cooked, and she did. Baby, you don't want to report it all of that. You said all this, so now you and your shenanigans over there want to sit down and say, "Oh, shit, food tastes like this." A food, girl, be real. Be just like Anthony Lopton. Anthony Lopton said, "Hey, the food was good. I'm not gonna take that away from her. She had too much stuff on it. I can accept that." Because people don't look at how much stuff you got on your food. They want to look at how it tastes. They want to know how it tastes. So my thing is, yeah, presentation is everything. Huh?
Come give me a potato.
I know, right? A potato. You know what
A
I'm saying? A
potato, baby.
potato. We're
I'm
going to
gonna
put
give me
some
one.
bow in that, baby. Some bow love. Like,
I'm
not
gonna,
needed.
I'm, I'm gonna stop through on my way to Atlanta and grab me a potato for sure,
A
for sure.
potato. That's
And
right.
and I heard somebody say you don't eat potatoes in the summer, baby. We eat potatoes 24/7.
I
You
know
eat
that's right.
you eat
All
French
day long.
fries, don't
I
you?
I sure do. Hey, don't McDonald's sell 'em.
That's what
Don't
I thought.
McDonald's sell
Burger King,
all of them.
Whataburger.
We got a place down here called I don't it may be nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
What the name of it is? That real place. But anyway, they sell real nice potatoes, real nice
Oh,
thick ass potato. I'm trying to
mm-hmm.
think the name of it. They call it like a side order potato, but it's
Really?
like a loaded potato.
Yeah. I stop
Um,
at Jason's Deli and grab me a potato. And
yeah,
sometimes there's a barbecue spot I like to go to that
yeah.
serve
That's what I'm thinking is a
potato.
barbecue spot. That's
Mm-hmm.
what
They
I'm
have
trying to think the name
baked
of it.
beans, jalapenos. They have
Hmm.
smoked sausage. I like mine with
Hmm.
brisket. And some of them they have with ribs. I don't want no rib in mine, but
Hmm.
I like my brisket in there,
Yeah, I
my
have
baked
brisket.
beans, sausage, my cheese, my sour cream, my butter and chives. Baby,
Hmm.
that's a whole meal. Do you hear me?
Yes,
I,
man. That's all you need when you're going down the road. You be like, damn, I got to go to sleep now. Yeah. So they should know, when you said you're gonna call, they'll really tick me off, girl. When you tell me you're gonna call, you're gonna call on Wanda out of all people, me. Oh, you finna call? I'm finna give you a reason to call. Let me bring this paperwork down there to you, so you can get the right numbers and everything, and then you can tell your people, oh yeah, you don't want to go back and say, oh yeah, they said that she was licensed. You don't want to, because I'm pretty sure she called. She called, but she didn't get nowhere. But she licensed.
right.
She,
And that's the thing. Instead of eating that crow, you come out here. Oh, I called the homicide detective.
she
Let
ain't
me
said
move
nothing
on.
else about that truck, did it? Not
Not
one
one
word.
thing.
Didn't breathe a
Not heard one
word
word
about
about
it.
the truck.
Mm-mm. But that's what
Just
that's
like
that's what we was talking
just
about. We
like
was
they
talking about the
ran
truck.
right. Just like they ran Martell in the ground about not having a builder's license. When he got a
Hmm.
builder's license, nobody came in here
Hmm.
and talked about it.
Hmm.
Not
They ain't gonna
one
talk
person.
about it. They ain't gonna
Mm-mm.
talk about it. They
Mm-mm.
when especially when they throw dirt on you, they want to leave that dirt on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out here and clean it out yourself. So you got to make a known. You got to make a believe out of them. Yeah,
Right,
that's all.
right.
That's all you had to do. Just then you
We
got to sit there. Just keep doing what you're doing, Wanda. You don't even have to
right.
sit there. That's reason I don't even hard to post where I'm at, because I don't want no people like that coming to my truck. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't blame you. I don't
I don't
blame you.
want
These
folks
people
like
are
that coming
Mhm,
to
dangerous.
my
right.
truck. If you know
They're
me, you know
dangerous.
where I'm at. Cause
Right.
I put flyers out all the time. So if you know me, you know where I'm at. You know
And
exactly where I'm at.
another thing too, Miss Wanda. Last week I was scrolling through the internet, and I saw the lady that was at the bottom of the sea that they came up with the Titanic. She said she was at the Madison County Courthouse because that's where Martell was, but she was actually there trying to get paperwork from the family court proceeding that Martell and his ex have been
X.
in. That's how
Mm-hmm.
low down these folks can get. They run people, they will drive off, but then you be on her crying about some gas money next week. Because my car
Uh-huh. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. If it ain't about me, I ain't finna be riding around looking for nothing for nobody. I ain't finna ride around, because your friends so close to you. Why can't you just call them and get that information from them? They right there. You ain't even got to go nowhere. If you say something about me, and me and you is real close, me and you real close, guess what? I'm gonna send it to you. You ain't got to come to Birmingham and get nothing. I'm gonna send it to you. Shoot. But let you know y'all not really close. You don't give a fuck about them.
Mhm.
And that girl evil. And that's what I keep on trying to tell my boy. I mean, I like what Terrence came out and said. He straightened it out, and I accept it. You know what I'm saying? But my
Period.
thing,
But
my
like I
thing,
told you, it was brought back to him anyway to try to make him, because they try to do it with me and Lady Rowe. They try to bring some nonsense back to him, try to twist it
yeah,
up and make it seem like we was attacking him and it's some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
like I
right.
said, they know that we don't have a problem with Terrence. So they want us to have a problem with him. They know I always give friends shout out and everything. Like, I'm not about to have a problem with somebody because I don't like y'all. I don't do the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of bull crap any fucking way. So regardless, you know what I mean? If I didn't start off not liking you, I'm gonna end up not liking you. And I don't care if I also don't like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get down like that.
Right.
And like I said, I just feel like they want T to be coming at people that they don't like.
But Terrence said last night who said it. He said who called him and told him he said it. And you know what? It ain't even like you said it was said. See how they put mess on it? Put a little stank on the end of it?
Yeah.
It seemed like Miss Wonder was at her dog and Terrence said all she said was she was disappointed. I'm disappointed that you brought this to the internet. Because if you want to know something, you could have came to me. That's all she said.
Right.
That's it.
But they've been lying. They've been lying. Still over there hollering I put ButterFlii off my live and kept Hershey up there. Ain't no way I put ButterFlii off of Hershey.
And they know they ain't the truth. They know I jumped my behind down because first of all, I didn't want to disrespect your platform. My type of behavior that I have over here at ButterFlii's Corner, I didn't want to bring to your platform. That's why I jumped down because I know I was getting passionate because she was irritating the hell out of me with the nonsense that she was coming out of her freaking D suckers with. Okay, so I jumped down. So I don't even know how they spent that like that. They know I'll jump down real quick when I want to be bothered with some nonsense or I'm just trying to keep my cool.
So why would some dumbass broad go and lie like that? But see, that's the same one that took it to Terrence too. That same lying asshole took it to Terrence.
Yeah. That's what she do. She is a peace breaker. She's not a peacemaker. She's a peace breaker. She is a peace breaker.
Agents of chaos. They are definitely agents of chaos. And that's why their platform only thrives on drama and lying and doxing and stalking and harassing and making up boo-lang-lang. Because that's just, they don't, I mean, like, come on now.
Like they said, I said Tisha don't shop at Walmart. I ain't never said she didn't shop at Walmart.
No, you said y'all don't buy y'all groceries from there.
At Walmart. That's different than shopping. I can go buy deodorant. I can go buy washing powder. I can go buy household stuff from there. That's basically shopping there. Yeah, that's shopping there. But buying groceries is different. Buying food from there. Now, bread, they can consider as groceries they want to. But if I need a loaf of bread and I'm at Walmart, I'm going to get a loaf of damn bread. So that's the thing. But I ain't finna buy no meat and all that other little stuff they be talking about, cereals and all that. I may get some sodas from there. So, hey, it is what it is. But my thing is, you said she had 2 loads of groceries, 2 loads of basket full of groceries, and she didn't have enough money to pay for it. It seemed like whatever she had, she walked out the door with the 2 bags she had. That's all she had. If it was her. That's the only thing I'm saying. Whoever the lady was, she walked out the store. If the people at the service desk, I can go right now, and I promise y'all, and I can video this right now. If I have time tomorrow, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to go to Walmart, and I'm going to the service desk with a whole bunch of stuff I don't even want. I'm just going to go there, and I ain't going to get a lot. I'm saying, well, I take it and put it back, baby. I just want to find out, do y'all take all this stuff at the service desk? If y'all going to submit me to go over there or tell me to go over there to the register? Okay? That's what I want to know. And why would a manager get involved with something that your card is not going through? You should have been video instead of goddamn taking pictures, didn't you?
That part.
Video would tell you the truth. Video would sit down and say, oh, well, your card is declined. You can hear everything the people saying. Why are you taking pictures? Pictures don't prove a point.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially on no back pictures. You can't even prove that was really a t-shirt.
Wait a minute, girl. It seems like you got a baby in the car. So you got to be a young girl who did it. So you got to be young. You know, these young folks know how to use these goddamn cameras. These phones.
Okay.
They know how to use the phone. If nobody else don't know how to use the phone, they know how to use the phone better than me. So you got a little baby in the car. That determines right there you is a young girl. So you should know to video and not taking pictures. So make that make sense. Make that make sense. Girl, give me a video. Give me a video. Don't give me no damn, don't snap no picture of my back.
But you know what?
I'm about to take a whole bunch of pictures of these goddamn goddess braids that everybody walking around with. And I'm going to say that this is Letitia and this is Queen Sheba. How about that? We know Queen Sheba also got them damn braids in her hair. Listen, baby, listen. Like, I'm not saying that
Mhm.
was clean sheet, but like I said, I'm just using an example of how popular them braids are. Everybody and their mama's rocking.
Exactly. And then
But
you got little.
I'm gonna tell you this too. At the end of the day, it could have been a fan taking a picture. If it was Letitia. Letitia said she don't remember it, right? But if it
Right.
was Letitia that was at the store, it could have been a fan taking a picture. Oh, there go Letitia Scott at Walmart. I'm at Walmart. Wow, will. Because we see a bag on Letitia's arm. It's a Walmart bag, and there are things in the sack because you can see through the sack. At the end of the day, it could have been just a fan taking a picture of whoever. But
And
I
then
want
they
you to
made
remember this.
then they made excuse. They made it out of something. That's what it could have
That
been.
part.
You right.
That could
They
have.
made
You
it
right.
out of something. They gonna just say, "Oh, her card declined." Come on now. What gave you did she give you that idea? If you know this girl, and she sent a picture to you and saying her card declined, she said she had a basket full of groceries. What happened to all that groceries? Where it went? Where did it
I
go? Did
agree.
they put all of it back? Because they couldn't put all of it on the counter because it was too many. It was too much groceries, they say. If she
They
said she
say.
had two baskets full, she should still have some groceries in that basket. You know what I'm saying? Look at the basket. Both baskets where her baby was in it and the basket where she said Tisha had. Both of them was empty. It wasn't no bags or nothing in there. Come on now. Damn, be smaller than a fifth grader. God damn, they slow as hell. Slow,
That
slow,
part.
Yeah,
slow.
I told you they ain't beating that name. There's not beating that
Mm-mm,
name.
Never.
mm-mm, mm-mm. They just
Never.
They
slow.
not beating.
I mean, I never seen nobody so fucking slow a day in my life. Oh my God. Then call themselves smart. Girl, girl, girl.
Child.
And then y'all know every time she say something, she got to change up. She said, my child, my child. It's never our child. So is that man, baby? For real, for real? Is that somebody else, baby? And they met, and then you're gonna lie and say, "Oh well, he Mexican or whatever he is, and can't talk, can't speak English because every day you on that damn thing." I know ain't no man want their wife to be on there every single day. Just sit on a goddamn on your stink ass all day long, just on the talking about YouTube. Oh, I'm making money. I'm making money. You're gonna find something else to talk about. You're gonna find something else to talk about. You're gonna find something else to talk about. You just being messy. That's all, girl. I know you need the money, but god damn, my goodness,
But you
let your
know what,
man
Miss
pay for
Wonder?
something.
Miss Wonder, at the end of the day, remember, she is a fan. She's your
Hmm.
fan. You can't be going back and forth with your fan about her dog, her cat, her husband, her child. You cannot. You can't even, it ain't even worth it. Because she a fucking fan. She
That
is
what they
your
that what
fan.
they
All of
starting
these
off at.
people are
That's
all of
it.
these
That's
people
all.
are your fans. I don't know why
Yep.
you keep telling you that. See,
And
you
my
arguing
daughter
this
said
is
it.
a
You know what?
fan.
She just said the same thing. She said, "Mom," she said, "you ain't got to argue with them folks because at the end of the day, they
Yeah.
watching you on TV. They
That's
watching
a
you.
fan.
So why are you
That's
arguing with them?" She said the same
it.
thing every day. She said, "You see what I do? Don't send me naked. When they send it to me, guess what? I don't even look at it. I just delete it."
Right. Throw it in
She
the
said, "I
trash.
delete it every time they send me something." She said, "You see how many times people send me stuff that people gonna say it? I don't even say nothing. I delete it. I hurt them bad about me when me and Monso send out and take pictures and we goes to different little things. That's what
That
get
part.
to them. That right
Mm-hmm.
there get to them. And then now they out there talking about it because they looking at it. So
That
that's what you
part.
gotta do. You need to get out there, show some parts of you and your what she was telling me, not my employer, but my customer. Every time my
Mm-hmm.
customer come and say, "Ooh, girl, I'm coming back for some more of this right here," I came back to get me another one. Them those the pictures you
Mm-hmm.
need to be talking about.
That's it.
That's what
That's
she
it.
told me. My daughter
You
told me this.
post
I swear to
yourself
God.
inside that truck,
Mm-hmm.
taking pictures of people in line to get food at lunchtime, and take
Yep.
pictures of your signage of what you selling. That's what you post.
Mm-hmm.
That's your big up
That's it.
because these
Yep.
people are your fans. I want you to remember that,
Yep.
Miss
That's what
Wonder.
she told me
These
though. I'm
people
glad you
are
saying it too,
your
as a young lady.
fans.
Yeah,
They are
I'm
your
glad you saying
fans.
it too. So I'm gonna have to listen to y'all because, like I said, my daughter told me the same thing. She told me exact
Mm-hmm.
same thing you saying later, Ro. She told me. She said, "Mom," she said, "leave that alone. Get away from all that right there. Let them talk. You know what you got. If you know what you got, you know what you're working with. You don't have to prove nothing. It's already self-proof." That's what she did.
That's
She
it.
called down now and she tried to get some information, but what she ended up doing, she's talking about something else. But if you ought to just
Something
let it
else.
alone, let her call, then what she want to do then. The only thing you have to do is say, "Oh, I guess someone called. They didn't give y'all no information back, did it? And you would have been through.
Right.
But this right here, what I'm doing, you can listen to it if you want to. But if you're gonna listen to it, let them do what they do, and then you come back after the fact and post what all you doing and how you doing it. She said, "That's how you do that. That's how you kill a
That's
bird."
right. That's
And
how
my
you
mama
kill it.
always had told me, "You cannot kill a person by sitting down talking about them." She said, "Proving a point to them is what kills them." That
That's
means
it.
is if
That's
you
it.
know what you know, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to prove them. I mean, you don't have what she was saying. I'm trying to say my mama had it now. She was like, proving a point do not make it right. She said, "Didn't I forgot?" But however, well, I wish she was still here today. If I can find my brother, them know because they always say it. I'm gonna get that point. What she was saying. She's like proving a point to somebody
You can
is
prove,
not
you can
making
show them better than you could tell them. I think is what
That's
right,
it.
Letitia was trying to show you. You can
right.
show them better than you could tell them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
at
I
the end of
think
the
that
day,
was
like I said, Wanda J. Blige, the whole thing was they spent a year talking about you wasn't gonna get that truck up off the ground and running
That's
and
right.
make no money. The point of the
Hmm.
matter is you proved them wrong by
and
showing
then
them.
not
So
on
I think
that,
that's what
it
Letitia
been
wants you to
two
do. You
years
could show
ago.
them
It
better than
been
you could tell them.
exact almost 3 years ago when Love and Marriage came down here and filmed me in the truck. That been 3 years ago. That's 1923. Okay, so they know. They already know what time it is. They know the truck was up and running, and it was up and running before then. So where's
Right.
the problem? What is the problem? Y'all mad?
That's
It
the
when
but that's the
ain't said
that's
it's
the
still sitting in my
problem.
backyard. It's still sitting in
Miss
my
Wanda,
backyard.
Miss Wanda, but that's the problem. The problem
Hmm.
is y'all are you're defeating all the things that they said you wasn't gonna do. Again,
Right,
these are
right.
your fans. These are your fans.
Hmm.
Michelle posted up here, is this definitely Letitia? Letitia said she don't remember being in Walmart and a card being declined. That's what Miss Letitia Scott said. Now,
So,
it may be Letitia, but she says she don't ever remember being in Walmart and a car being declined. Am I right, Miss
so
Wanda?
exactly. So what they
Okay.
saying? What I'm saying is, if it was Letitia, her card was never declined. If
Declined.
it was her,
That's
she
what
got
Letitia
what
said.
she got. She got what she
That's
came
what
in
we
there
are
to
asking
get. If it
for.
was her, did she not leave with a couple bags? Did that person not leave with a couple bags? So whatever was, y'all said was so much groceries. When did they? Why you didn't take the pictures of all the groceries they put back then? Why you didn't
That
take
part.
that picture? Why you
That
didn't take
part.
all? I mean, that would have been simple. Oh, there she go, y'all. She leaving. Here go all the groceries she put back. That's what I would have done. Come on now.
And the cashier is
Take the
not
picture of
even in
all the
any of the
Yeah,
groceries
we
that were
would
pictures.
have
put
on
back.
video, baby. That would have been
Mhm.
on video, okay? We
Right.
need to
Exactly.
hear them. We needed to hear the burr, 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 burr. That's
Right.
what we needed to
And
hear,
there's not even a
And
okay?
picture
some,
of, but the cashier is not even in any of the pictures, right? So
exactly. It's a
I've
man
been to
come up.
Walmart. That
A
part.
man.
I've been in Walmart in my car. You know, used to before you had the chip, you had to swipe your card. They used to,
Hmm.
their Walmart swipers were so bad. The lady would take one of those bags that they put your groceries in, put
They
my
did mine
card in
like
it,
that the
and
other day.
swipe it.
Yeah. Yep. They did mine like that the other day.
Yeah,
And I think I was
yeah.
at Ross. I think I was at Ross. And I was while I was at Ross, they said, wait a minute, because sometimes your card be messing. She put it in one of those little plastic
Mm-hmm.
bags and she swiping it and went straight on through.
Went
Now
straight
they'll
on
say
through.
the one that was in Walmart, her card didn't go through. I probably like, well, that may be right. Something. I want to say, yeah, that may be right, girl. How you know? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm using my husband card. I'm using my card. I'm using both our cards. So, hell, sometime.
You see, that's why
Right.
it also didn't make sense neither, because they claim that everything and all the credit and all the business that they got is in Letitia's
It's
name.
in
So
Letitia
even she
name.
ain't got the credit, because now the goalposts have moved that Marceau canceled the cards. Hold up though,
Exactly.
How Marceau name on the cards when y'all say everything is in Letitia's name?
Right,
They,
right, right.
they
Make it
just
make
beating
sense.
themselves. They beating themselves and they don't know it. They beating their damn self. And that girl,
Mm-hmm.
whenever she get up, watch and see somebody gonna take a picture of her ass.
Girl. No,
Somebody
no
gonna take
one's
a
I'm gonna
picture
taking
tell
of her
you
no
this.
too.
I
one's
already
taking
got.
a picture of her.
Listen,
And it's gonna be
listen.
real because one thing about Wanda, I ain't finna go take no picture without proof. I'm gonna have proof. I'm gonna get their salary face. I'm gonna take their children. I'm gonna do something. And
That
listen, she
part.
said later hold on to this for 6 months, y'all. How we know it ain't been
Ain't
six
no way.
years?
Ain't no
That's what she
way.
said. She said later hold on this for 6 months. 6 months.
Yeah, okay. It
Fat
sounds like
ugly.
when she went there and went strolling up and down Letitia's page and found a picture that looked like
Mm-hmm.
Letitia had on a similar
Mm-hmm.
outfit. Mind you, the outfit that she went, the picture that she went and found, that shirt that Letitia got on don't have a hoodie. So how was it Letitia had on the hat? So she took off the hat and put on the same shirt that had a hood now attached to it. Make it make sense. Like it's just a bunch of bootleg. Like she went back down Letitia's page, strolling, being nosy, trying to find a picture that had a similar outfit, and the outfit still ain't even the same because that shirt didn't have a hood on it. Like, make it make sense. Like, these
Sad.
people are crazy. Like I said, Wanda J. Blige, I feel like, because I told you behind the scene, I don't feel like you need to be going back and forth with none of these raggedy ass whores.
Yep, you
Because at the
said
end of
it
the day,
too.
you are the name that pays. If they ain't
Yep.
talking about you, they ain't getting paid. Now, at the end of the day, let
Right.
them keep sending the traction to your page while you keep giving them no traction. Because that's what
Right.
I do. Baby, they done talked about me like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And half of
Yeah.
them don't get none of my attention. And they damn sure ain't getting their name brought up on
Yeah.
here unless it's their nickname
Yep. They
that
finna
I
be
gave them.
dead. They be dead. I don't think they're gonna be
Shoot.
seeing on one. I don't think they're gonna see on Wanda when I'm fit to sit down and I'm fit to not even talk about them. Period. I'm not fit to even say anything about them because I see where they getting their
Nope.
clout from. They getting their
That's
clout
it.
from one.
That's it.
But every time they say something, if I hear they say something, guess what? I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna show them what I'm doing. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm be just like Tisha. Yeah, they hate.
That's it.
They hey,
That's
Tisha
it.
post
And
shit
see, that's
all
the
the
part. This
time.
is the
Me and
reason
my
why they
husband
ain't teacher
doing
too,
good.
because
Me and my
somebody
husband
gave them a
doing
lot
this.
of access, and they wanted the same access that person gave them. And because Letitia and Marceau wouldn't give them that access, they became enemy number one. They want the same access that another desperate bitch gave them. That's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. But see,
Right.
Tisha ain't desperate. She don't need validation from a bunch of unhinged, unhinged fucking strangers. And that's a
Mm-hmm.
big problem for them too. Tisha ain't
Yep.
never needed their validation. She ain't never
Yep.
needed them to co-sign for her. She ain't never needed nobody to come out here and windmill for them. I started my platform because I got tired of it. I don't know Tisha from a hole in the goddamn wall. And I
Right.
got tired
Right.
of the bullshit and the bullying and the lies and the fucking deranged, vile, disgusting behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha didn't hit me up and ask me to do a motherfucking thing. She don't know me.
Mm-hmm. So did. So did. She
I
don't even
started
like.
my
See,
channel and started defending the rest of the
when I was
cast
talking
members
to old girl,
because
Tisha was
nobody else
so
was doing it.
mad. She was so mad when she told me, she said, Mom, she said, I'm giving you a ticket. Because see, that's what some people don't know. When your children look out for you and your children do so much for you, because that's what it's supposed to be like. Because when I always look at when you do so much for your children, when your children get older, and when you get older, they should be able to turn around and do things for you. But they think, oh well, Tisha doing this for her mama. She can't do that because Tisha, Maso got to get this. Maso got to do that. No, nobody don't have to do anything for Wanda. But it's a blessing when you got kids that can walk up and do things for you. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing. Not only that, my daughter
Be a
do things and
blessing.
help me out. I got 2 boys that work hard every day. That walk up and do things for their mother every single day. Every day, if they ain't over here doing this, if they ain't like my son right now, came by here to put this water that I had to put in my truck, right? He came by here and he did all of that. Now he come back in and we just and I said, Mama, your truck is ready. I'm finna get ready to go. So that's my thing. I got children always. It's just the little things they do that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a big thing. And what my daughter do is when she called me and said, "Well, Mama, what you gonna do for Mother's Day?" She said, "Carlo's gonna be in Washington D.C. You want to go see him?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." It's just like when he came to Birmingham. I didn't know Carlos was coming to Birmingham. My daughter called me and said, "Mama, Carlos gonna be in Birmingham. You want to go to the Stardome and see him? I got you 3 tickets if you want to go." You mad because my daughter always looking out for me? And my daughter called me. She said, I got your hotel room and everything ready when we went to DC, y'all. My daughter called. She called me and asked me, where y'all gonna be at? Where you gonna be at? Where your hotel room gonna be at? I explained to her and told her where my hotel and everything rooms are gonna be at. And she said, okay, let me see if they got any more room. She booked where I was. You get what I'm saying? They booked where I was. It wasn't like I came and booked where she was because I don't know nothing about her and where she was booking at. So another thing, ma'am. Yes.
for you to grow old gracefully and your children take care of you because you took care of them. And I keep telling people that my mother was a mother of 8 children. She raised all of us to be God-fearing. We lost our dad quite young. We were I was the youngest and I was in my 20s, and my rest of my siblings were 30s. Maybe one was 40. Maybe the oldest one was 40. But I will say this, my mother lived to be 89 years old. She passed away 2 years ago. And when I say we blessed our mother, we blessed our mother. When it came down, mama would say, hey, I want to go to California, visit my sisters. You know what we would do? We would give mama a plane ticket. We would give mama the spending money. My mama didn't have to worry about how so much is so that when she got dementia, and her dementia was she was still very with it. Her dementia was very slight. She had a very light case of dementia. But she would say, I want to do X, Y, and Z. The last thing my mama told me in 2023, I want to go to our family reunion in Atlanta. I drove my mom to Atlanta, just she and I. Went to Atlanta. Nice. The rest of my siblings flew. I drove her because she decided at the last minute that she wanted to fly. And so I drove her to Atlanta. And that was probably the best trip she and I. We laughed, we talked, we giggled, we talked about things. But I will say this, when I pulled over to get gas, I would get my card out, my purse, and I would see my mama digging in her purse. I said, what are you doing? She goes, I'm going to help you pay for this gas. You ain't going to help me pay for no gas. When we got to the hotel, I checked into the hotel that our family reunion was being held at. And when it came down to paying for the hotel room, she handed me her credit card. Mom, put your credit card back up. You know I'm going to pay for this hotel room. Don't do that. Do not do that. Because you know what? My mama took care of me when nobody else was there. My mama was there. She changed my diapers. She fed me when I didn't even know I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way I can repay my mother. Don't ever feel like you need to explain what your children do for you because another person is jealous of that. Don't ever do that.
And you know what? And you know what, Lady Rowe, I really wasn't trying to explain. I said, I was just basically saying your children do for you. And it was Mother's Day weekend. And also it was Mother's Day weekend. So why not? They over there saying, well, I'm doing some, what they saying now? I got to do something because my daughter, I'm not doing it on my own. Her daughter doing everything for her. Oh, thank Jesus, my daughter came in. That's the only thing I say. Thank God that my daughter can do for her mama now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they hating on.
That part, because when you can't repay your parents,
you ain't even get a call from your children on Mother's Day. You didn't even get a call for your children on Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. It makes you feel so good when your children can call you and say, Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Are you enjoying yourself?
That part.
I want you to have a room. But otherwise, they said somebody open a house up for me. Nobody opened their house up for me. I appreciate them inviting me to their house. You invited me, not just open your house. My thing is, and I said this going down the road 1,050 times. This person they told me, they asked me to come there. I didn't say, oh, well, I need somewhere to go. I need somewhere to stay. And then you can say you open your doors up to me. But you asked me, you begged me not to go to Washington, D.C. I was going straight to Washington. You asked me, well, you can come to Virginia. You can come to Virginia for a couple of those days. You don't have to pay for all them rooms now. Blah, blah. The teacher's like, Mom, no, you going to Washington. I said, no. She said, so I changed my mind. I changed. The teacher's like, well, what you going to do then? I said, I'm going to go to Virginia for a couple of days, and then we're going to leave there going on down to Washington. And she said, well, okay, that's what you want to do. You sure that's what you want to do? Because I really don't want that. She sat down. My daughter begged me not to do that. She told me just go on to Washington and just stay down there and chill. She said, you can Google your way around. You can Google all the way around. Anything you need, just call me. I call the Google. And I tell them where you at, pick you up, and I pay for it over my phone. And you just go around, do what you want to do. When you get ready to come back, call me and let me know where you at. You know, she was telling me how to do all this little stuff because I'm not computerized. I don't do a lot of that computer stuff. And then she was trying to show me, like the other time, she told me, she said, well, Mama, let me show you how to do this right here and how to do that. So now I know how to do all of that. Because she had, even my son was like, well, Mama, when you go to Atlanta, you got to know this. You got to know this. I know you don't do all this, but you got to know this. So now I can do all of this and more. So my thing is, so when I said when I'm gonna get this YouTube channel up and have my little thing going, baby, y'all gonna
I
be like,
can't wait.
okay, Miss
I
Wanda.
can't wait.
That's all we
Yes.
waiting
You
for.
just
Cause
like
I've
Miss
been
Lulu.
told you
They
need to
won't be
do a
Walk
mad
in
at
your
me
segment
too,
on the
light.
too.
food truck segment,
Yeah.
a day on the food truck with Wanda J. Blige, and you need to come to us with the cooking show because you know a lot of us. Well,
Right.
I ain't gonna
Hmm.
say us because I know how to cook, but a lot of us
Me
don't know
too.
how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So I just Wanda J. Blige. That's all you need to focus on. Because like I said, them people gonna keep talking until they dick suckers run dry,
That's it.
which we
Hmm.
already know they run dry very quickly
Very
because they
quickly.
missing it's some things. You know what I'm saying
Yeah.
that are holding that saliva. But you know what I'm
That's it.
saying. You ain't
But
got to worry about
but
one, right? You ain't
but
got to
you know
prove nothing
what?
to nobody. And like you said, it's a blessing to be
It's
able
a
to repay
blessing.
your parents because a lot
It
of people
is.
can't repay their parents.
Hmm.
Amen.
And a lot of
Yeah, and
people
I'm
I
gonna
don't even
tell
thank
have their
God
parents
for it.
here no more to be able to repay. By the time they
that's
be able
it.
to
Come
repay them,
on.
their parents are no longer
We're
here.
gone.
So there's a lot of things that you count your blessings for, Wanda J. Blige.
Amen.
And at the end of the day, it's just pure jealousy and envy. I
That's
feel
all.
like that people attach themselves to you because of the clout that you have.
That
Not
part.
just
Right.
the clout that they could
Right.
give you, not just the clout that they could bring to you, but the clout that you have, the clout that you brought to them.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
And
No,
Wanda,
let's
that's what
not
I
forget
want
they
you to
had a
always
whole
remember.
viral moment off of you
Mm-hmm.
and
Off
your
of you.
family.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
that's what
Period.
I want you to remember, Miss Wanda, when it comes down to this, is that these are fans. Like I said, they watching you. All of them. That's why Tisha didn't want you to go stay at nobody's house. Because those are fans. You on
Yeah.
TV, you have to walk a little bit differently, right? We may not
Hmm.
think that you should, but like I said the other day, Selena Perez was unalive by a fan, by a
Hmm.
fan who they had allowed to be the president of a fan club and put her over a boutique, and the lady started stealing money from her. And the lady took her life. So you have to be careful with that. But I'm gonna say this, and then I'm probably gonna step down. But as a young adult, I remember I didn't think that my mom like was able like that. My mom was tough, right? Like
Right.
she was
Right.
tough. I would ask her
But
for
my
stuff.
mama had
Now you
9
don't
children
need it.
too.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Hmm.
My mama believed in corporal punishment, so I got whoopings. But I know now as an adult, if my mama had $10, she would give me 9 of it if I asked
Hmm.
her for it. I know that for
Hmm.
a fact. And
Hmm.
so it was a blessing for me to be able to do for my mother. When my
Right.
mother
Right.
closed her eyes in death, I had no qualms on this side other than I miss my mama. But I
Right.
did what I
Right.
was supposed to do as a daughter for my mama. And I have taught
Hmm.
that to my children. I have 2 daughters who both have degrees. My son, he went to college, maybe he decided he didn't want to finish. He said college wasn't for him. He did 2 years. I keep begging him to go back. But I have 3 kids. My daughters both have bachelor's degrees. My oldest daughter is in college getting her master's degree right now.
Oh, blessing.
And
Oh, that's a
when I
blessing.
tell you, it is a blessing. In fact, today is my,
Mm.
my youngest baby's birthday. It's Remote Control's birthday. And my daughter
Hmm.
has a bachelor's degree in international business. And when I
Hmm.
tell you that if I tell these kids, my 3, Mama
Hmm.
want X, Y, and Z. Guess what? Mama get X, Y, and Z. I told my babies about 10, 15 years ago, I wanted a Pandora bracelet. I didn't know how
Hmm.
they was gonna get it because they was in college and living their lives. And guess what? For Mother's Day, I got a Pandora bracelet with about
Hmm.
7 charms on it because they made it
That's nice.
happen. When they
Hmm.
asked me, Mama, what you want for your birthday? I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yep.
I told my daughter the other day, I want a black stone. She's like, a black stone? What are you gonna do with that? I said, I
Yep.
want to do, maybe in the backyard we have a night and we do some hibachi. So that's what I want a black stone for. Baby, I looked up, it's a black stone coming in my yard, in my front yard.
Oh,
And she
Lord,
done,
ain't that a
you know what I'm saying?
blessing?
That's
Oh, God
exactly.
is good.
That's what
God, that's
that's what
good.
children do when you pour into your kids, they pour
They
back
pour
into
back
you.
into you. That is
That's
a
it.
true lady road, and I'm so glad to hear that because I love to see older people that sit down and say that their children do for them. They can afford to do for them. I must say
That's
because
it. That's it.
your children, some children can't afford to do for their parents. Some children still leaning on their parents at an old age. I'm glad my
Mm-hmm.
children out of my
That
house.
part.
I can run around naked. I can do whatever I want to do in my
Mm-hmm.
house, and my
Mm-hmm.
children can walk up. for Mother's Day, this past Mother's Day and Father's Day. My daughter sent me a big open gift for Father's Day. You know the reason why? Because she felt like I was there as a father. I wasn't not
As a
her
father,
father,
too.
but
Exactly.
played the part of a daddy and a mom in her life. You know what I'm saying? My boys did the same thing, even though they father just passed away. But for Father's Day, they always have done that. Always, always look out. Well, my mom was there, but they did for their daddy as well. But they also looked out for mom. Like now, Tisha called to me just the other day. Mom, what you gonna do for your birthday? My birthday is a whole month and a half away from here. But she want to know if I need to go out of town. She can go ahead and book the tickets, do this and do that. It's whatever I wants to do. And I told her, I said, girl, I say, I don't know. I may wait until I get 65 if I do another big day. You know, a big, big thing. I'm gonna probably wait till I get 65. She said, yeah. She said, that's what you want to do. Wait until you get 65. I said, no, I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna think of something, but I know it won't be. I'm pretty sure it won't be out of time. If it do, it be something that she planning and not me.
Got you.
So
Got you.
y'all hear me say I'm going out of
Y'all
time.
know Butterfly leaning on her mama. Y'all know I still live in my mama's bathtub. So it is a
Right.
blessing when you can get back to your mother and don't have to live in your mama's
But
bathtub
but
at
you
my
know
old
what,
ass
Butterfly?
age.
And I'm like,
Okay?
later, bro, we gonna say this and
Shoot.
we gonna go. But listen, Butterfly, you know what? I promise you, maybe 2 days, because my mother, who my father was married to for so many years, her birthday is August the 2nd. Me and her birthday is like a week apart. So she
Okay.
lived down there where you live, and I'm not gonna call no name, but she lived where you live. So I promise you, I promise her that I may be there for my birthday at her birthday party. For I
Ooh,
told my
Warner J.
sister them to
Blige. You know
wait.
your girl been
Yeah.
waiting, okay? I've been
So I
waiting for
got a
you to
lot of
come so we can
sisters.
paint the town
Yeah,
red.
I got a
It's gonna
lot of
be a
sisters
movie,
and
baby.
brothers.
And I ain't
Yeah.
got no house for you to come stay at, Warner J.
No, no,
Blige.
no,
I
no,
only
no,
got the
no, no, no,
cardboard
no.
box. I
Y'all ain't got to
wouldn't
worry
do
about
that
me
to
ever
you.
doing that again.
Never.
Hey, I've learned
Never.
my lesson, and I'm
That's
not
it.
saying you would be like
I
her
would
or
share
anything,
Mama's
but I
butterfly's
learned my lesson
bathtub
from that.
with you, but that might be too little too cramped for your style, Warner J. Blige.
No, 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 no. My sister them got some beautiful houses down there. So, I'm gonna be there with them. I may, invite you over there. I may come a couple stay down that way for a couple days in a hotel or
You
whatever.
know
But
my
hey,
cardboard box
I'm
is a
I'm
is
good.
mobile,
I'm
baby. I
good.
will definitely move my cardboard box down there with you and your family. Let's go, baby.
No, don't do
Shoot.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know I'm welcome. I do. And then
Stupid.
like I said, I got a lot of family in Texas as well. So when I get ready to come back, I think we're gonna be down there for Labor Day. So I wish I can meet all of my people I talk to in person. Cause I like to meet people in person. You know what I'm saying? So when I get to Texas,
Absolutely.
I want to meet Lady Rowe. I want to meet well, I already met my other girl because her thing is by Tisha. I already met my other girl down in Texas for real. What her name is, y'all know her name. Um, Peggy
Texas?
Harker. Peggy.
Oh yes, Miss
Okay.
Peggy.
Yes,
Yes,
Peggy.
yes,
I already
Yeah.
met
yes.
Peggy. And see,
The
Peggy didn't
teacher.
like when me. Peggy don't like when Destiny and Tisha is fighting. So she said both of them is her friend. So she just get pulled out of it on both ends. You know what I'm saying? She just like, I
hmm
ain't gonna get in the middle of it because both of them is I love both of them. She loved Tisha and she also loved Destiny. And when
Yep,
that right
like
there
we do
came,
down here at
yeah,
Butterfly's Corner. That's why
yes,
I
Right.
say I
Right.
ain't getting in.
yes.
I don't even
So
want to
she
talk
like
about it because my
Butterfly
heart is
like
hurt.
I ain't gonna get in there. I love both
Mm-mm.
of them, so I'm just gonna keep windmilling for both of them. I love both of them. So that's the
Yep.
Well,
reason
I'm
I
why
ain't
just
gonna lie.
I'm
calling
Y'all
like
out
know.
for
that.
you to call out,
Y'all
you
know. I
know.
call them out. I call out both of them,
Right.
Tisha and Destiny. I'm calling.
And then
Right.
I
That's what I
don't
said. I'm gonna call
mind.
both of them out,
Yeah,
but
Lady
I'm not
Rowe,
gonna
and you
be in
know
the
what?
middle choosing those sides because I
Yeah,
love both of them. I really
yeah,
do.
you right. And you know what, Lady Rowe? I don't get mad at nobody talk about the show. I don't, cause that's what y'all there for. That's what
That's
y'all
right. It's
job is. I'm not
entertainment.
gonna
It's
get mad at
entertainment.
y'all. I promise you I don't. I told
And you
Terry the
know
same
what?
thing. As long as
I
you keep it on
appreciate
the
that.
show. Period.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
y'all ain't gonna
appreciate
never
that.
they want me to go cuss Claudia out. They want me to go cuss this person out. They want me to
For
cuss
what?
who knew out. I told who knew the same thing. I said, who knew? I said, I know that's what you do. Why would I get mad? You can throw a little shot in there about it, but just don't call her no bitches and hoes. That's the only thing I'm asking you not to do. Cause my baby's not no bitch and she's not a hoe. But if y'all want to say, well, stupid teacher acting stupid, teacher dumb, teacher don't do this, teacher don't, I'm fine with that because that's the way y'all feel. But bitches and hoes, I didn't raise now one of those.
Oh, I know
And
that's
I don't
right.
appreciate that.
That's right.
You know.
You know
And I
what though,
That's
was
Miss
right.
Wanda? Miss Wanda, I'm gonna tell you this. Now I did the review for the reunion. Now I went hard on Marceau. I didn't.
That's fine. I go hard
I
on
stepped
myself.
all over his throat. I almost choked him.
Look,
I stepped real
I
hard
went
on him.
so hard in
felt like
my
he was
so I had to put listen. I went so hard in that mother sucker lucker. I had to put it in members, okay? Because I went in. Don't be playing with my boo
I went
t-shirt.
hard on
Listen,
Marceau.
I went in. It's in members, baby.
Yes,
It's in
like
members.
my
My
girl.
members can see it. Cause baby,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Y'all know what? I'm fine when y'all talk about Marceau. I'm good. Cause y'all know I
I
always do
still
that.
try to be
But I mean, I'm
respectful.
not gonna just
Cause
talk about him to nobody. You know, I'm not gonna just sit down
Right,
and say, oh,
right.
Marceau did, Marceau did. When I get mad, I'm talking for myself. I'm not talking to you
That part.
or nobody about it. I'm just
right.
talking out loud for myself. When he do something that I don't like, I talk out loud and I may go on my live and say things. But just me calling folks talking about my
But
son-in-law,
that's your
I
family.
don't do
That's your
that.
son-in-law.
I
You
don't
can do
do
That's
that.
that.
right.
And
But I
I
don't know
hate when
why people
people
think
lie
they
and
got
say
supposed to
that.
have the agency that you have. That you
Right,
don't have the agency that I have.
right,
Right.
right. And
That's
so
the
my
problem. You
thing
can
is,
talk about
y'all
all you
talk,
want.
yeah,
That's your damn
that's
son-in-law. God damn it.
yes, yes. So I'm not mad at neither one. I'm not mad at
Mm-hmm.
no blogger, nobody. And y'all can take this and run with it. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm not mad at no blogger. You'll never hear me cussing out a blogger about something they said about Marceau or something they said about Tisha on the show. I'm not gonna cuss you out about that. I cuss your asses out when you sat down and called my daughter bitches and that hoe this and that bitch did. That bitch ain't got shit. He gonna leave that motherfucking bitch and that bitch gonna be, stuff like that. Why she gotta be all these bitches? Why she
Right.
gotta be all these bitches? Why she gotta be?
Right.
Well, Tisha, your husband's gonna leave you if you don't straighten up. You acting stupid. You acting crazy. You acting this way. You acting that way. I can deal with that. But when you get on there and sit down and call folks bitches, I'm not gonna call your daughter a bitch. I'm not gonna call your son no hoes or none of that. So I appreciate treat me the same way. I don't give a fuck she is on reality TV. I talk about reality TV alone way before my children ever got on reality TV. I was talking about reality, and my main person was Candy, and a lot of people don't like Candy, but I used to watch reality all the time.
Yeah,
And
I can't stand them.
my main person was Candy, and I love me some Yandy. Y'all seen pictures of me and Yandy all the time. I went to Yandy
Mm-hmm.
plays. I went out there. I talked to Jackie, the basketball, Jackie, the basketball star. I talked to all of them. All of them. We have took
Christy.
pictures way before
But
my
now I
show
like
even
Jackie
came out.
Christie.
Yes.
I don't like Candy. I
So
like
yeah,
Jackie. Jackie a
and
little cuckoo, but I like Jackie.
but
I do
those,
too.
I mean, I have done, but you'll never hear me calling these folks hoes and bitches. I like a lot of people that you may not like, but I'm not gonna knock against what you like and what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, because we grown.
Dr.
We ain't in
Heaven.
high school.
I
It
like
ain't that
Dr.
type of
Heaven.
game.
Right,
Shoot.
right. I mean, so my thing is Heaven never done anything to me, but I like Dr. Heaven. And I talked to Claudia before. I know how Claudia worked. That's my girl. I like her. Me and her met at Black. You know what I'm saying? Through Funky Dineva. You know? And my thing is, it's
Oh,
just,
Claudia brought her raggedy tail down to Black, did she?
yeah, she
Very
was at Black
interesting.
one time. Me, her, and all us talk. They stayed in there for a good little while. I got pictures of us. All of us, Claudia, Funky Dineva, every last one of us. We were right there at Black having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good though. In the neighborhood, when people want to sit down and bless people, you know what I'm saying? But the same people y'all talking about was the same people y'all was dealing with, and I'm pretty sure Tisha ain't got nothing against Claudia. They just speaking their mind because that's who they is like me. A lot of people like, well, you talk
Well,
too much,
Claudia's
you
a
do this,
slow
you do that.
meter. That lady down in that dusty basement gave her one of them fake awards when she was promoting Hill Hopper and she had that fake ass award ceremony. Yeah. Claudia's a slow meter, but hey, you know what I'm saying? To each his own, baby. To each
Yeah,
his
but she
own.
was at Black Babies, all of them. Her
That's why I
friends,
said, oh, that's
all
why I
of
was
them.
shocked. Oh, she was at Black. Oh, okay. I didn't know
But
Yes,
you know
that.
ma'am.
the
Slow.
thing
But
is
Claudia
though
Jordan
too.
moved like that though.
But you have
Yeah.
to be able to separate the the entertainment from the person. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And I think
right,
that's
right,
where a lot of times we get mixed up. We want to take what we see on TV and hold that over people's head. A lot of
right,
times,
right,
Martell
right.
told us before, we acting, right? Ain't that what we up here doing? We out acting. Is that what he said? We out
Yeah,
acting.
he's saying that, but he know none of that shit is acting. He know that them folks is for real.
Well,
That's
I don't
why
think
he
he was
got to
talking
get.
about everybody. I think he was talking about that ex-wife of his, that unhinged ex-wife of his, because we know she be acting and lying and faking the fraud and the phony. Okay. I don't think he was talking about all of y'all. He know that lady lied. Okay. That
I
lady
just would
lied
think of, I
a
know
lot.
for a fact I don't be acting. I be serious as a motherfucker when I come on that damn show. And that's the reason why they be like, damn, Wanda, we got to slow you down, baby. When I came on there, baby, they had to slow me down because I'm telling
You
you,
came in there like
I
a
ain't acting.
firecracker.
I ain't acting at all. They know I don't be acting. They know this. I don't know what nobody else be doing. But hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I don't be playing when I come on there. I be about business. Bitch, you said this about my baby? What the fuck you okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah. This
That
right here
part.
went down. Y'all may not play
But
it,
hold
but
up.
they know when I come up in there, I'm real. Shit.
I know
Mm-mm.
that's
Hold up,
right.
hold up, hold up. One second, Water J. Blige. Kiwa, did you say that colorist lady said that Martell's gonna get in trouble when she hangs with a whole bunch of heifers that be sleeping with married men? In fact, there's a rumor about her being a home wrecker her goddamn self, and she worried about Martell in the basement.
Oh,
But what is Martell about to get in trouble for? Some lies that I told y'all the basement dweller wasn't gonna leave that alone, and she needed to wipe that egg off her face. What is Martell gonna get in trouble for? Claudia Jordan need to go sit down somewhere, baby. Not
Right.
when you
baby,
the member of
Why you
the
something
sleeping
else?
around with other people's husbands, allegedly rumor has it word on the curb is, and we know your homegirls do. And I digress. I'm sorry, I just had to reply to what Key was saying. Moving
I'm gonna tell
along.
you after that, I went yesterday and read the case number that the judge said that he didn't have jurisdiction in. I went and pulled up said case number or the information, the receipt, and child, I read
Yes.
that case, and baby, it ain't what y'all think because it wasn't favorable to Mel. I don't know why she submitted that information to the court,
It
but
wasn't.
y'all need to pull up that case number.
No, I love
mm-mm.
Kiwa. I wasn't doing Kiwa. No, that's my boo. She was telling me what colorist Claudia said. Worried about Martell getting in trouble for what?
Right.
For what? Like, make it make
But
sense,
yeah,
girl. Don't be worried about Martell. You worry about
yeah,
them,
Mr.
them
Wonder,
people.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna
Listen,
step down.
shoot.
Don't you ever apologize for your kids taking care of you or doing something for you. Let them haters hate. Hate
Oh
on
no.
hater. It's a whole song say hate on hater. Now or
Mm-hmm.
later. You can do what you want to do. Let them hate on you. You know
But
what?
hey,
They
wait, you
mad
know what?
because they raggedy mouth kids ain't doing nothing for them. That
Girl,
just goes to
that was my
show.
little stop song. I was on the play when I got ready to do my when I got ready to do my what it was, my intro. I think what you call the guy there, that's one of my stop songs. The hate
Mhm.
on haters.
Hate on
Um
hater.
yeah, because I was making some dressing, right? With my turkey
Mhm.
legs and all of that. And I'm doing that right there. I got that same song, Hate on Haters. Don't you wish you
Yeah.
can cook like don't you wish you can do it like this or something like that? I forgot that song. I
Yeah,
got that
let them
song on there
haters
too.
hate, man.
Yes.
And you keep doing what you're doing. What you do is you stop letting these
Remember that one.
fans have you
Remember
down
that.
here crashing out on the internet. You get down here and do your thug thizzle and make your money on this internet and stop worrying about what these ignorant haters are saying. Just let it
Mm-hmm.
go.
Let them
They're
be.
not important. They are your fans. They not nothing but fans. Fandom.
All right.
And fandom is dangerous at times. So I love you guys. I'm gonna see y'all later.
And
And
thank you
I'll be in the
for
chat listening.
yeah, thank you,
Thank
girl,
you,
for all
Buttercup.
everything.
Thank
I
you,
really
Lady Ro.
appreciate it. I really
Yes, and
appreciate
it's
it, Lady
always
Row.
positive having both of you wonderful ladies up here. One J Blige, you know we love you over here, and you can hit my link anytime and say whatever the hell you want to say, okay? Because allegedly rumor has it
That
word on the
part.
curb is this is all an entertainment. Let's go. Shoot. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a
What we doing?
little click together for all us can come up and have our little talk and talk about not just these people, just talk about what's going
No.
on. because the show
Right.
getting ready to start back up, and yeah, we can get on that little clip.
Right. It's
But
on the
I'm
break
not.
now. We can talk about
But
all the
guess
other
what?
stuff going on.
I
That part
promise
one, J.
you,
Blige.
if nothing don't happen, if nothing don't happen, I will be down there between the 2nd and the 9th. Okay, just remember that
Okay.
I'm coming down between the 2nd and 9th of August. So I already got my babysitter in ready because school are gonna start back by then.
Oh
I already got
yes. Yeah, y'all
everything.
start earlier down south.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
they're gonna start back
Grand
by then.
Rising Buttercups just coming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that free 99 like one. But Wanda J. Blige, I just appreciate all you Buttercups today because what I did not, y'all have helped me distract myself a little bit this morning because I shared with y'all, unfortunately, my brother was unalive and today is actually his anniversary. So this was a good little something to keep my
Oh,
mind somewhere
yeah,
else for right now. So I do just
yes.
appreciate it. I love y'all. I know I love y'all. I'm about to read Claudia Joy for filth. So Wanda J. Blige. Thank you so much for joining me, baby, because I'm about to rag, tag, and drag that heifer real quick. Messing with my t-shirt.
Yeah, but
This why I
it's
just
all
do,
good.
baby. I can't stand nobody's color is Claudia Jordan. Okay, let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
but
I'm not
that is
surprised that
okay.
she has all this. Yeah, go ahead. I love you, Wanda J. Blige. You
Okay,
get
baby,
down,
I
baby.
see you because they
I don't
already
want to throw
fussing at
you
me.
in
Tell me
this
about
mix.
continue. All right, baby, I see you
Yes,
then. Take care. I love
I
you. And
love
don't
you
hurt
too.
nobody. Don't
Huh?
hurt nobody now.
Yep, you want to sing
Bye.
for I want okay.
See you
Yeah, we got
later.
our songbird. I think he wants to sing for us real quick. Thank you, Water J. Blige. Love you, Buttercup. The star, the name that pays, baby. That's my boo right there. Oh. Okay. Songbird, you want to sing for the Buttercups? You ready? Oh, yeah. You ready? All right. Y'all, our favorite songbirds in the building. Go ahead. Rip a tune for us.
To be a man. I've been glowing past everything outside. I can know what the brings, and that's this. I will never forget. Oh, well, no, I won't give up. I give everything back to him as he writes. And when I know God will, I will show. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Songbird. And that was a perfect tune. Thank you so much, Songbird. Yes, baby. You already know you vibrate out here in the city, baby. You know, okay, one more time before we get up out of here, baby. Let's go. Okay, shout out to our Songbird, Buttercups. Y'all show us some love, okay? Yes. All right, now let me get into this colorist Claudia Jordan. Y'all know Claudia Jordan is a colorist, right? So I can see why she kind of be trying to be hard on Tisha. You know what I'm saying? Claudia is a piece of work, okay? Like I said, she is ahead of the slurs that sleep with married men. Y'all know allegedly rumor has a word on the curve is for a very long time, as that has been said about Claudia. Okay. Yes, Songbird. They said thank you.
Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah, Lord. I see something back.
Yeah. Oh, I can't play it back for you, baby. Yeah. The aunties is on.
Auntie, okay?
Listen, aunties is on, baby. Okay. Claw feet, no chill out. Okay. She
know
need to
what
chill out.
it costs 2 numbers. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yep.
We got one, and we already know how to get our emergency done.
Yep.
I promise you, right here.
Listen, love you, Songbird. Thank you for blessing us with your beautiful voice. Okay. Buttercup. Now let me get into this raggedy old clawfoot ass heifer. Okay. Now I told y'all she was a slow meter. All right. I don't know what she want Martell to get in trouble for. Martell been minding his business. He don't get on this internet, come crying to the internet every time that ex-wife of his do some desperate ass dumb shit to him. Okay. Now, what should he be getting in trouble for? She the one who brought the shit to the public. Okay. Let's be very clear. She is the one that brought this nonsense to the public. And the fact that she's mad that everybody didn't agree with her, everybody didn't fall for the okie doke. And Lady Rowe is right. That case that she tried to use as proof, she got read for filth. That's the very first lawsuit that came out here on these goddamn streets. Okay. That's the very, you know what I'm saying? The one that Mims, Make It Make Sense, brought to us because he said he went over there and got that paperwork. Okay, that's the same lawsuit where they was calling her out, talking about she's immature, she's not handling co-parenting well, and she's doing a lot of conniving ass shit, and she ain't being truthful. And she don't seem to have the children's best interests as her. So do y'all want us to pull up that court paper? Because at the end of the day, she can't bring that back up. That was the divorce settlement. That wasn't the divorce settlement. She tried to use that as what evidence? I don't know what she tried to use that at, because the guardian ad litem called her and Martell out in that paperwork, and more so her than they called out Martell. So what should Martell be getting in trouble for? Claudia Jordan need to mind her goddamn business and worry about what the hell she got going on with them claw ass toes, and why her career she's still a Z-lister. She already worried about somebody else. She's still pressed about Nene and Portia. Okay? And still ain't got the clout that she been out here trying to get for all these years, while also giving out that poop like it was candy at the candy shop on Halloween. Girl, Claudia Jordan need to go sit down some goddamn way and mind her goddamn business. Okay, Martell gonna get in trouble for what? When it was his goddamn desperate ass, thirsty ass wife that brought that ex-wife that brought that shit to the social medias. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He waited till they went to court and then came out here and said what he needed to say. I don't know why y'all think that woman's supposed to come out here and say all type of bullshit that she want to say. Martell ain't supposed to come out here and defend herself. She has been lying on that man for years, and we all watched her lie on Martell. Ain't none of us say that he was right for cheating on his wife and destroying his family. Okay, two things can be true at the same goddamn time. They are both toxic. She is toxic. He is toxic. But at the end of the day, Martell's not the one that brings that nonsense to social media, looking for sympathy and payola. She is. So I don't even know what Claudia Jordan need to mind her goddamn business and get up off of Letitia too. We already know that you're a colorist. So we can see why you becoming that Tisha boo, because Tisha is very beautiful. And not because she's dark skinned, because I hate when motherfuckers say that shit. Oh, you're beautiful to be dark. I hate that shit. Letitia is beautiful, period. Light, bright, the dark, orange, green, purple, it don't matter. That ain't got shit to do with the price of tea in China. But we know why you hating colorist Claudia. Why you running around talking about you black. Girl, you ain't black, you're mulatto. You're mixed. You're a mixed breed mutt that need to watch your fucking mouth. Martell getting in trouble for what? Being a father? Protecting his goddamn rights? The hell wrong with you? Claudia Jordan, go mind your goddamn business, bitch. Still pressed about Nene and Portia. Every chance you get, you come out here trying to put your mouth on Nene and Portia. Now you want to ride up on Tisha? Because what? At least Tisha got a husband, Claudia. Where's yours? Honey, you don't have one. You was a forever fiance. You been engaged what? How many times? And you worried about a woman that got a husband that she been married to for 20 plus years? Nobody needs to take no advice from you, bitch. You ain't got a husband to give nobody advice. The fuck we talking about out here? Get me started on this is why I don't watch Carlos, because I can't. I mean, I already tolerated Dustin. I really can't take Colors Cardi. And I already knew that she was a slow meter before Carlos even brought it on that platform. So I already knew when they started doing the reviews on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I already knew the way Cardi was coming with the boo lane wang. Because she's a slow meter. Period. I've been told you that heifer was a slow meter, okay? Yeah, they're trying to jam him up. They are definitely trying to jam him up. But like I told him, he better play it smarter this time. Collect all the evidence that he needs to show who's actually coming out here doing this bullshit. Because at the end of the day, none of us would have even talked about that damn subject if that raggedy ass heifer didn't come out here and Sean Diddy Dum Dum Dawn wanted to make that as a PR stunt to get her some more goddamn money. Down to that dry ass Patreon, because she's now a freaking blogger. Period. T-Love. Tisha don't need to listen to Claudia no more than she need to listen to any other of these unhinged motherfuckers that ain't got a husband to boot. Ain't never had a husband. What the hell is you? Girl, you can't even keep a man. It's no wonder that you fond of the basement dweller. Seems like y'all got the same issues. Y'all want to be picked, but y'all never get chosen. You're gonna try to give a married woman advice and try to sit up on that platform like you doing something. Girl, go sit down. Go sit down. Okay? Mm-hmm. Period. Baby, I seen that too, Passion. I seen that too. And remember, I told y'all, I couldn't listen. My generation and the way I was raised, if my baby was still alive, baby, even if it's your uncle, you don't need to be sitting on no man's lap, no grown ass man's lap. That little girl was too big for that man to be having her in his arms. And like you said, Passion, cuffed up under the butt and all that good stuff. But no, ain't nobody talking about that though. We don't want to have conversations about how that look real weird for somebody else's husband to be your child to be wrapped around like that. But that's none of our business, right? That's none of our business, even though it's put on a public platform. Because I don't know whose skin you thought you was getting under. Because one thing for sure, and two things for certain, and three things you can count on. Martell Holt will always be their father. No matter what type of raggedy ass nigga that you bring up in that house. Okay? Period. And like I said, Claudia Jordan need to worry about getting a husband before she even tries to give Letitia any type of advice. I have anything to say about Letitia's marriage. A bitch that ain't never been married could never tell me shit. The fuck? Anywho, Buttercups, thank you guys so much for joining me. This was a great show. Mm-hmm. Yes, it was done on purpose. And he does have to be smart and he does have to be very careful. Because I already told y'all she was not going to leave this shit alone, especially when the shit didn't go in her favor. And she got egg on her face. Buttercups, we already know this woman's still in the basement plotting somehow to get her revenge for her having egg on her face. Because she the one, like I said, who brought that shit to the social medias in the first place. Ain't nobody was paying her no motherfucking mind down to that dry ass Patreon or her business. Neither one of them shits has got no motion. Right, Passion. Posting it made it everybody's business, and that's why I'm talking about it. And you see, I seen that picture and I left it alone. I didn't say nothing about it because I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Period. Listen, don't you get me in trouble. Okay, Mama ButterFlii chilling today, okay? Don't you get Mama ButterFlii on my back. Listen, okay? But no, for real, Buttercups. But be mindful of the messages. And like I tell you, a lot of these people out here call themselves Claudia Jordan is another one that stay in comment sections trying to check people on what they got to say about her raggedy ass. She thought she was going to come for me when I called her out about lying about knowing that girl, Kathy White. Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is that mysteriously lost her life after having an affair with, allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is the J to the Z. Yeah. Lied about that woman being her friend. And she thought she was going to jump down in the comment section and try to check me. Bitch, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing. Raggedy bitch. Sure can. Fuck a Claudia Jordan. Oh, hating ass whore. That's what Claudia Jordan is, a hating ass whore that's still a Z-lister, okay? And I'm not surprised that she's hating on Letitia. At all. Because she's a slow meter. Like I said, what I find funny about this lady, she attaches herself to a lot of people that she want everybody to be mad at Martell about. We all know that Claudia Jordan is known for sleeping with married men. Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is. But somehow that's her bestie. That's who she wanted to give an award to. She done had that man down there trying to promote goalies that got 50-11 children and 50-11 baby mamas. Nick Cannon is who I'm talking about. Okay? The people that she attaches her ass to while she want everybody else to hate that ex-husband of hers, including them children, be very fucking clear. But Martell ain't gonna get in no type of trouble if he got his receipts. Because he's not the one who brought that shit to social media. That raggedy bitch did. So I hope he collected enough of his receipts and make sure it be known. Because I already told y'all she wasn't going to let that shit go because the bitch looked stupid and she got caught in her lies. So, of course, she's going to try to come out here and try to recover from that egg on her face, from being a whole liar. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Claudia Jordan is a liar, and she's a known slut of Hollywood, like Nene said, down into that show when they was down there on Atlanta. Nene ain't lied about that heifer, and Claudia Jordan ain't got no motherfucking loyalty at all. So I don't know how long she's gonna keep being loyal to the basement dweller, bitch. But we not impressed, Claudia, and you not nobody anyway to take any type of nothing from. Raggedy bitch. She ain't never been with a married man, and she ain't never been married. That we do know. She ain't never been with a married man, but she also ain't never been married. Why she thinking she giving Letitia some advice and got anything to say about Letitia and what she got going on in her motherfucking marriage? Bitch, go get you a husband first and stay married for 10 years and then come back with the bullshit, okay? Yeah, she is a weirdo. Right. Y'all remember the kerfluffle and all the hoopla that happened when Destiny posted them kids with Arion? All hell broke loose on social media. Them flying monkeys couldn't take it, and neither could the basement dweller. But then she come out here posting her children laid up with somebody else's husband, another child's father. When that man ever with his kids? Because we know he had a very young baby. The baby probably one now, probably one almost two now. We know that wife, allegedly, rumor has a word on the curb, is him and his wife had just had a baby. While she was throwing it and throwing it and dropping it and spreading it wide, come out here and lie and talk about he was a security guy. That was a whole lie from the jump. She was sleeping with that man from the jump, allegedly, rumor has it word on the curb is, and wanted to lie and try to say he was a bodyguard because he ain't guarded shit. Why every time we turn around, you and Martell getting into something and that bodyguard be right there and ain't bodyguarding a goddamn thing? Yeah. Anywho, buttercups. Anywho, let me get my ass up out of here, okay? Let me start reading these heifers, okay? She was married for 4 months? Oh, okay. Still not a bitch to get no advice from, bitch. You might as well said you wasn't married. You might as well said that shit was annulled. Okay? 4 months? That's Kim Kardashian type of time, right? That 72-hour marriage? Girl, go on so fucking weird. Anywho, buttercups, thank you guys so much for joining me. Appreciate you, Lady Ro. My beautiful Wanda J. Blige was in the building. I'm glad we got some things cleared up. We know what it is and what it ain't. All right, buttercups? Mm-hmm. Yes. That part. Talked about Destiny for years. Even when Destiny was off the show, they was coming dropping stories on Destiny. Thank you, Passion. Thank you for reminding me that. They damn sure spent the years still talking about Destiny, even when she wasn't on the show. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Thank you, Passion. Thank you for pointing that out. That's why we don't take none of these bitches seriously at all, any goddamn fucking way. She might as well. Okay, the ink didn't even dry. That part, Passion. The ink didn't even dry. So Letitia definitely don't need to be taking no advice from no hating ass whore that couldn't keep a husband and ain't got a husband and ain't been had one since. Okay. Anywho, buttercups, moving right along. Thank you, Wanda J. Blige. Thank you, Lady Ro. Thank you, buttercups. And shout out to all my new buttercups, baby. We made our 1,400. I know that 15 gonna come, baby. That 15 gonna come. Yes, baby, that 15 gonna come. Okay, buttercups. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna get ready to put my behind up out of here. Go spend some time with Mama Butterfly. Like I said, today is my brother's anniversary. Unfortunately, his murder is still unsolved. So that is something that it's hard, buttercups. It's hard. It's hard not to have justice for my brother. He was unalived, and yeah. It's been some time, but I truly believe and pray that he get justice. And I pray that it happens before anything happens to my mother. You know, but yeah, buttercups, I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all Wet Wednesdays. I really appreciate y'all for tapping in with your girl Butterfly. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all tapped in right here with your girl Butterfly, and it's greatly great. Oh, Sparkles, thank you also to my beautiful Sparkles for jumping down and showing us some love. Shout out to Sparkles. Thank you guys so much. If y'all can hype up the live when it ends, it will greatly be appreciated. Make sure y'all tell a friend and tell a friend so we can get to our first 1,500 buttercups, and I know the rest will follow after that. All right. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wet Wednesdays, and remember to what? Smile. Always remember to smile, buttercups. It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you can offer anybody, and it's a universal language. No matter what country you come from, what language you speak, everybody understands a smile, and you never know how your smile might actually brighten up the next person's day. All right, buttercups. So always remember to what? Smile, and the world smiles with you. All right, buttercups. And y'all just enjoy the rest of y'all day. Please stay on y'all square and keep your head on the swivel, buttercups. And I'll be back tomorrow to cuss out Jermaine Dupri on that Clive Davis nonsense. Okay, we're gonna get into all of that tomorrow, baby. The show kind of went somewhere else today, but I enjoyed it still. And we'll be coming back to drag and tag Jermaine Dupri tomorrow. Okay, buttercups. Like I said, I think we're just gonna have to start a new segment down here. All skin folk and kinfolk, and we just gonna have to just go ahead and get into it. Okay, we're gonna have to get into the things of all skin folk not being kinfolk. Okay, because baby, the way they've been showing their asses lately. Baby. Anywho, buttercups, I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Wet Wednesdays. I'm about to get out here, float over to Mama Butterflies, might pop out the grill, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate my brother's life. He had 28 years on this earth. Unfortunately, he also was not able to have any children, and he was the last in my family to carry our family name. Because I gave my boys their father's last name. I'm already trying to convince them. My first grandson, can you please give my family name or hyphenate to give him y'all last name and, you know what I'm saying, the family last name, because unfortunately my brother was the last carrier of my family's last name and he didn't have no children. But anyway, buttercups, I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Wet Wednesdays. Your girl Butterfly about to float up here to Mama Butterfly. And probably pop the grill over there. Do something with my Mama Butterfly. So my mommy not be sad. Okay. So I'm not gonna be in the bathtub. I think she gonna allow me out the bathtub when I come today, okay? To her old folks nursing home. Anyway, because I love y'all. Let's get ready to get up out of here, okay? Shoot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's Butterfly sitting at the table, talking real life, keeping it stable. Lessons, blessings, truth when she speak, dropping that fire, new thoughts every week. Butterfly, fly, floating on high. Music in the lounge, keep your soul alive. Reality review, she gon' testify. Standing for the people, she don't let it slide. Butterfly, lessons and blessings. No see but true. She's speaking for you. Yeah. Butterfly. Yeah. Lessons and blessings. No see but true. She's speaking for you. Yeah.
Love, light, and butterflies. Mwah. See you guys on the upside. Don't forget, if you can, hype up the live, Buttercups. It will greatly, greatly be appreciated. Love you guys.